I know that was like our second or third connection already. So that's really cool. Whoa, look at that guy fly. Oh my goodness. Yo, what is going on? They're bouncing like crazy there. Thanks for the cheer, Sloppy. Yo, everybody's landing except for like 3 people. Yo, did you guys see that? That was intense. Phat makes a goal playing mistake. He's like, oh well. When I do it, I'm like, ah! It costs more to be negative than it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. But I want a strong mouth. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go. Dude, I don't get 100% often on that mini game, so it's exciting every time I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What is he doing? $462. I want a butter landing, and I also want to send it off. And once I send it off, that's when I'll be good. My body's like more used to like going to bed. Whoa, look at that guy fly. Oh my goodness. Yo, what is going on? You guys saw that, right? Oh my gosh. Bag, and nobody got a landing out after all of that. Captain Toby.
Ba 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 ba.
Leveling up the airport is so much harder now. Captain Toby. I love it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh no, it's 12:30. Mom and dad are gonna be mad. Alright, where's this 777? It's right here. Let's go. Come on, park the wrong way for me, please. Please. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Jeremy with Phat Airlines. It's good to be here today. I am actually today on YouTube and on Twitch. Is the stream laggy? Dag. See, it's my first time trying to do a co-stream because you got, how do I word it? It's bugging a little. Let me see right here. Well, let me get into the world of airports. We're going to play some LHR while I try to see what I can do to kind of fix these settings. I think my computer is a little bit overloaded from running 2 streams, but yeah, we're here on Twitch and on YouTube today. And today I want to talk about like the grind, right? The world of airports grind. And I want to know what you guys think about it. World of airports, right? You gotta have you gotta handle a bunch of planes in order to get the next airport, right? So is the grind too much? Is the grind too little? But let's see. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna say hi to you guys. We have Ray on YouTube, Mike's on YouTube. We have Eric Aviation, Jossie, Made to Move, Goose, Franz Japan is here, Aryan Shell's here, Educate Learn is here, Adam Cack is here, Wizzy, what's up, dude? Twill's here. Twitch is really laggy. Yeah, it says I have a low bit rate, but I have a good one. It's unstable. Interesting. Let's see. I'm going to try to fix some settings here. How's everybody doing today? We are playing some World of Airports. I'm playing on my Phat Empire account. So if you guys don't know, I have 3 accounts. Actually, I have more than that, but I have 3 accounts. And my account that I have is my main account is the Phat Rican. That's the one that you guys can always send a request to. So especially for you newer players, if you guys are looking for somebody who's active and looking for somebody who can play with you, you can always send me a request to my main airports, which are right now BKK, LHR, and IAD. You can always send me a request to those airports, and I will pretty much always accept it. I also have my free-to-play account, which is Phat Airlines. I think we played that last time on YouTube last month, and we started, actually no, maybe I think I did that on Twitch, but yeah, we did that on Twitch last time and that worked out pretty nicely. We started LHR on Phat Airlines. Phat Airlines is my free account. I like to have a free account because a lot of you guys play for free. So by having a free account, it really lets me understand what it's like to really go through all the airports and trying to, unlock the next airport without paying extra, which a lot of you guys do, right? Especially newer players. Okay, let's take a look here. We got Hammy playing. So yeah, what do you guys think about the World of Airports grind? So we've been playing Phat Empire now. Phat Empire, this is my stream only account, right? And on this account, I only play it during streams, and right now I only stream once a week. And when I play once a week, how do I word it? I don't really, that's not a lot of time to play World of Airports. But from playing once a week, I try to play LHR almost every other week at least. Sometimes I play it weekly on stream. And, we have reliable contract partners. Most of my contracts come back on come back every single time. But still, I'm only level 60. And not only that, am I only level 60, but I still have to reach level, 81? 81 to unlock Sydney. So it does seem like it's a little far out, but I want to know what you guys think. No lag on YouTube. That's good to know. No lag on YouTube, you guys. Let's see if I can fix this. Let's go right here. Settings. Stream. I think I could disconnect the... Would that make sense? I don't know if I want to disconnect the stream. Okay, let's get back to gaming though. Sorry guys if Twitch is really bad. I'm gonna have to fix it next time. All right, let's see. Eric Aviation said they're good. Made some moves going to YouTube. Nice. You have a free plane to give it to me? Nah, not right now. Tesla model. We're not really doing any plane giveaways today. Typically on streams we do try to do giveaways, but not today. Today we have too many things going on. I want to spend the month of December really doing streams on both Twitch and on YouTube. So because I know a lot of you guys, well, some of you guys can't go on YouTube, some of you guys can't go on Twitch, so I want to be on both platforms at the same time. It looks like we still have some kinks to work out, but hey, once we get it all worked out, you guys get to pick where you want to hang out. And I can see both of your chats. Floating Fighter said lags between the two streams. You have YouTube on TV and Twitch on phone. Gotcha. Yeah, I keep seeing the Twitch stream like dropping out. That's unfortunate, man. Really unfortunate. But let me see if I can I edit something? Not fine for Twitch video. I know that, man. Ruben, what's up, man? Toronto Plane Spotters here. Nice. All right, let me restart the stream over there. Yo, oh, by the way, I'm at Merc K. Thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna do one more thing. Hold up. I'm gonna restart my Twitch stream in just a second. I need to get this corrected for us. Get this corrected. We're going to add an output. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Yo, Special Dancer, thanks for gifting a membership on YouTube, bro. I appreciate that, and congratulations to Educate Learn. Yo, Educate Learn, what you can do if you joined the Phat Airlines Discord. I think you were asking for some contracts before, so if you join the Phat Airlines Discord, we have a contract board on the Phat Airlines Discord, and that's gonna be really good for getting contracts. So I go on there anytime that I'm looking to get a contract, and anytime I'm looking to like give away a plane or something like that. We also have plane giveaways on the Phat Airlines Discord, so you guys can join the Phat Airlines Discord, get and everybody has an equal chance to win a plane that that I'm giving away, or any of the VIPs. Additionally, I mean, I think those are the best ways to really get contracts. And you know, in order to like really level up in World of Airports, you do need to have contracts. It's like you have to have player contracts, in my opinion. I know some people do it without player contracts, but it is extremely tough to do it without player contracts. Or I would say actually it's kind of slow. It's very slow at first when you're doing it without player contracts. Even with player contracts, it's a little slow, right? So yeah, well, I'll get into more details about what I mean by it's slow. But right now I'm playing on the Phat Empire account, which is my stream only account. So we're at LHR playing Phat Empire. Really, I'm playing this account right now. Usually I don't play Phat Empire on YouTube, but what I want to do is I really want to see if I can get, like, how fast can I get Sydney? You know, I'm at level 60 right now, which takes 714 XP to reach the next level. And I know, like, once you're over here in the 80s, it's like over 1,000 XP that you need in order to reach the next level. So playing once a week is really like hurting my chances of getting like what am I looking? It's really hurting my chances, or hurting my speed of getting the next airport. So that's what we need to do here, is we need to kind of play this airport a ton, get, unlock the next airport, and that way we can continue to unlock, more and more planes and get more silver planes, because in my opinion, I think the more airports you have, the easier it is to get silver planes. Blank screen at the moment. Sad. That's so sad. Maybe I should just stop streaming on Twitch. Let me open up Twitch on my own. Hold on. Oh yeah, it keeps dropping, huh? That's weird. Maybe I need to lower the quality. Can I do that live? Can I do that live? No, I can't. Damn. Oh well, for now. I'll probably stop the stream and do it again. I'm streaming on YouTube too. Let me put that in the chat. Let's get the link. Copy. Paste. All right, cool. So yeah, this is my stream only account, and on this account we only play it during streams, and right now we stream once a week, which is on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. On the first Saturday of the month we stream on YouTube, and all the other Saturdays we stream on Twitch. Today I'm trying to do a stream on both, but it's a epic fail. So hey, at least I tried. And I'll fix it for next time, lower the quality or something. But yeah, I'm doing both YouTube and Twitch today. And we usually play the Phat Empire account on Twitch. We hang out, we talk about our account, and I was thinking about it last night about how long it takes to like level up, man. And I saw some post on the Phat Airlines Discord, and people were saying how, one post I saw, I forget who it was. Let me see. I'm going to open up my Discord. I'm not going to put it on screen, but yeah, I saw a post here, and it was from Jenkins on the Phat Airlines Discord, who was thanking Hammy for sending them planes. And they were at Innsbruck. They're level 26 at Innsbruck, and you unlock Bari at level 27. So I asked them how long have they been playing. They said not for long. So that was actually nice to hear, because I mean it's got to be tough as a new player. Even when I started this account and I was like stuck at Innsbruck at first. It just took so long to unlock Bari, and even now, like even trying to unlock Prague from Bari, I don't really go to Bari too much, admittedly, on this account yet, but mainly that's because it's just so slow. It takes so long. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the leveling up process? Does it feel so slow, or what else? And I have a couple other things I want to talk about too, but. Yeah, I feel like it can be slow unless you're buying extra contracts, or if you're playing like for like multiple hours every day. Like on my main account, where I'm playing like 4 hours, 5 hours a day, maybe sometimes even longer, it feels kind of fast, right? Leveling up is fast. I have millions of silver planes on that account, and that allows me to buy contract capacity. I have gold planes, which allows me to buy contract capacity too. So contract capacity is really key to like leveling up, right? Because once you finish the contract here, that's when you get the rewards, and the rewards are silver planes and XP. So by having more contracts, you're able to get more XP. You're able to get more silver planes too. So yeah. Does drop even work on YouTube? No, nothing works on YouTube, man. That's why I wanted to do a co-stream on Twitch and on YouTube, but it's a major fail right now. Major fail. Ray says, just based on the time willing to invest in the game. That is true. and I'm not trying to complain, you know. It does sound like I'm complaining now that I'm like kind of thinking back. I'm not really complaining as much because this game is really, really cool in the fact that you're able to get that premium currency, which is gold planes, and you're able to get this gold planes by simply playing the game, right? You would have to trade in your silver planes, which you can do every week, once a week, or every 7 days. You can trade in 10,000 silver planes for 10 gold planes. What other game do you know? Like, there are not a lot of games out there that let you get the actual premium currency by playing the game simply like for free. So I really appreciate that from World of Airports. And there's a lot of things that, you know, I wish that they would change, but I kind of like the way it used to be for unlocking airports. You know, it's like you didn't have to beat the airport in order to get the next airport. Do you know what I'm saying? So right now, you essentially, like, especially here at LHR, you have to reach level 81, and you have to like beat LHR. You know, you have to max level, and then you're done with that airport, and you can go on to the next one. Whereas before, all you had to do was handle X amount of passengers. The amount of passengers kind of varied, but yeah, it does take time to advance. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Eric said, "Phat, should I buy the IAD Premium Pass or some M planes with gold planes?" Ooh, that is a tough question to answer. You know, it really depends on. So when it comes to what you should use your gold planes on, especially when it comes to the Washington Premium Pass, and the Washington Premium Pass is not cheap. All right, the Washington Premium Pass is like 110 gold planes, so that is very expensive, right? So there's a lot of questions I would want to ask to make sure that I'm giving you the right advice. So do you unlock the Premium Pass or do you unlock M planes? I mean, I think those are both two great options to select when using your gold planes, right? I'm glad you're not asking if you should use your gold planes to unlock an airport, because you can unlock an airport for free. So I don't like suggesting airports, but a Premium Pass or a medium plane, that's a good question. Now, the first thing is, like, what other planes do you have? Do you have medium planes right now unlocked? If you do, then I'm leaning more towards unlocking the Premium Pass at Washington. But also, do you have other airports unlocked after Washington? Like, if you played before 2.0, then you probably have other airports unlocked. If you didn't play before 2.0, then Washington, if that's the only airport you're at right now, and you're not at, you know, LHR, other airports, then it might be a good idea to unlock the Premium Pass. But if you do have other airports, you're probably better off just buying the medium plane, because you can really go back. There's a lot of other airports in the game that I think have a better value on the Premium Pass, mainly because you're not spending over 100 gold planes. You know, at Washington, if you spend 110 gold planes, you do get some, you know, some handling crew. You do get some planes for free. You get some liveries as well. All really great. But you also get that at, like, Innsbruck. You also get that at St. Martin and Nagoya, at Prague. Every single, you know, Premium Pass gives you that kind of reward. So if you don't have those other airport Premium Passes, you probably want to go for one of those, because you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck with the gold planes. So Eric has 3 medium planes: the A21NX, the A319, and the E190, and you have every airport in the game. So with that, I would probably then either look at other Premium Passes that might be better, give you more value. But I mean, with those 3 planes, the A21NX, the E190, and the A319, all great planes to have, all great medium planes, I think I would not make fun of you for unlocking Washington Premium Pass. I don't know what other medium plane you would want to. I don't know what other medium plane you would want to unlock. But I think at that point, the Premium Pass at Washington could benefit you. Yep. I'm also struggling with that same decision because on my free account, I just unlocked LHR. So I have LHR, but I also have like 120 gold planes on my free account, and I have planes unlocked. So I'm like, do I unlock the Washington Premium Pass and like make it so that way? Because the Premium Pass makes leveling up so much easier. You know, you get extra handling crew, you get extra contract capacity. So all of that really makes it a lot easier. Like, we're going to go through the LHR. I know you're talking about IAD, but look at how the Premium Pass just makes it easier, right? First off, in the beginning, you get a free airplane, which is at most, I think every single airport, at the level 0, you get a free airplane. And then at every airport at level 1, you get extra wallers. So that's really cool. Every airport you get extra handling crew, so that lets you handle more planes at once, so you can spend less time in the airport. So that's really awesome. Although some airports are much later than LHR, you know, you get planes for your fleet. Now, planes for your fleet are going to be fantastic, right? Because planes that are your own make you more money than planes that are not yours. So this DH-8D, even though it only made me 305 wallers on this flight, if it was someone else's DH-8D, it'd probably make me about 150 instead. So it does make me more. Same thing happens, you know, it's easier to find a contract partner to send your plane to than it is to, you know, find somebody to send you a plane. I know a lot of people in chat are asking if we can send you a plane. And, you know, one of the best ways is to join the Phat Airlines Discord. We have a contract board there, and I know every time that I'm looking for a destination to send my plane, I look at the Phat Airlines Discord first. Flammy Goose said, you're waiting for my 77 LF to come to your airport, but it never came. That's weird. We're waiting for Duck to accept my A332F for almost a week now. Duck, someone give me a good reason to play. Well, last week you won a giveaway, and I don't think you were even here, but you won a giveaway for this A332F. So I sent it to your Muscat. Oh yeah, and there's people like Twill, right? Twill said here in the chat, I don't need to find players to send planes. They come to me for my planes. You know, there's people in the Phat Airlines Discord, even the World of Airports Discord, that have like a form that you could fill out, and they will buy you a plane, or like they have planes waiting for you, ready to send out to you. I mean, they do, maybe some of them have like terms and conditions, right? Like they want you to handle the planes daily, or, you know, maybe like once every other day at minimum. But I mean, if you're really trying to level up, that's what you need to do. You need to play, I would say, play at least 30 minutes a day for the best way to level up. When you go into like into your account, go to an airport, turn on the approach manager. You know, the first time you buy the approach manager at 2%, it costs you 15, but every time you extend it, it costs you less. So buy the approach manager for 15, extend it one more time for another 15 minutes, and then play that airport for 30 minutes. You do have to manually assign all your planes, like their landing spots, but once you do that, it really, what ends up happening for you is you have all the planes are going to automatically land, so that's going to be fantastic for you. But not only that, but because all the planes are landed, really now you're just focused. You're going to be focused on your handling crew, and the plane's timers don't start until you assign the handling crew onto the plane. So you can have all your planes on the ground and their timers will not start. So it doesn't hurt you to have those planes just waiting there. So you want to have as many planes on the ground as possible. I know what I do sometimes too. Like, for example, if I'm getting ready for dinner, what I'll do is I'll turn on the approach manager and I'll assign a bunch of planes, and then I'll step away for, whatever amount of time this is set up for 20 minutes, right? So I'll step away for 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes, I come back and I have, let's say 20 planes on the ground. Then I can start handling those planes. I sometimes extend the tower manager again and essentially resume the process where I could step away from the game. Like, this is not a game that you need to be in front of your device 100% of the time. So definitely something to keep in mind when you're playing. That 77 LF I have it. I was waiting for you now. That plane right now. Whoa, too many words. Revered Master can't play the game without lag on your phone. I'm sorry, man. I know if you're on Twitch, my Twitch was having some lag right now, so I'm sorry about that too. Very strange, but I'll fix it for next week. Hopefully. If not, then what's up, RVG Joy? Thanks for subscribing, Cheetah. Bro Channels is able to buy 2 748s per day at BKK. Nice. That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. World Airports keeps crashing on your Mac. Anyone knows what's going on? I think I heard of other people having similar issues. I would check to see if you have like an ad blocker on. Sometimes the ad blocker causes like some crashing in the game. So I know it could be an ad blocker on your Mac itself. It could also be an ad blocker on your router. So I would check both of those things. If that's not the case, then reach out to the support team, support@flyboys.games. And let them know. I know other people had similar issues, but they were able to get it resolved. So that was pretty cool. Tesla wants some tips to level up in Sydney or BKK. Even it's very hard. Even Leipzig, please. So all right, Leipzig I haven't started from scratch in 2.0 yet. So I can give you theoretical stuff like based on like all the other airports I've played from 0 to to where it's at now. But let me start with Sydney, right? For Sydney Airport, one of the things you want to do is unlock some L stands. I think now, because they made some updates since Sydney released, and I think now on the right, to the right of the runway, when you're looking at the 2D map, to the right of the runway, there are 2 L stands on that over there. So you want to unlock those L stands, and this kind of applies for every single airport. You want to unlock the L stands as soon as possible. I'm going to show you why, right? If you look at an L plane, do I have any L planes on the ground here? Here we go. Like, I know this is a cargo plane, but L planes that are not your own essentially all function very similarly. Here's another L plane, but this was my own. So an L plane is going to bring you 1 to like 4,000 wallers per flight. So that's going to be really great for building up an airport, because when you have to buy new stands, I'm going to go into the construction menu now. When you have to buy new stands, those stands cost you 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and 20,000. So having a large or an X plane is going to help you with getting those wallers faster, so that way you can buy more stands, get more contracts, and handle more planes. So that goes into my next tip for, Sydney, I guess, is you want to unlock stands when you can. even if you don't really need a stand, like I know at Sydney, there are a ton of small stands. There are a bunch of small stands at Sydney. So you might want to consider unlocking those small stands because they cost only 5,000 wallers. And with that 5,000 wallers, you get another contract capacity and you get another handling crew. So with that extra contract capacity, you could go into contracts here, accept a local contract, accept a random player arrival, or go to like the Phat Airlines Discord and get a contract with another player. I like player contracts because player contracts, they start you off at the 10 out of 10 handlings, and the 10 out of 10 handlings is going to be like the best results that you're going to get. I'm going to show you that because if you go to contracts and then do I have any non-player contracts? This is going to be tough. Here we go. Non-player contract, right? So if you go to a non-player contract, or it could be your own plane that's not going to a player, and you flip the card over, it'll tell you how many contracted handlings you have. This one's at 4, right? But if you look at a player, it starts off at 10 automatically. So does Mert have an A332 coming to me? A lot of planes. Thank you, Mert, for all your planes, bro. No, I don't see any 332s, but it's all right. My point will still stand. So when you look at this contract card and you go to rewards, and I'm going to go rewards over here. You see how much higher this rewards is? It's 685 and 124. Yes, I know it's a different plane, but I'll show you what this plane will look like after at 10. If you click on where it says upgrade, it'll actually bring up another window that shows you all the rewards you get. So when I first accepted this contract, you have 1 handling, and then you get 8 gold or 8 silver planes and 2 XP. And then you have the option to upgrade the contract and extend it. So once you extend it, then you go down to 2 here, and then you have to handle the plane twice. Once you handle the plane twice, then you get 24 silver planes and 5 XP, and the option to upgrade it and extend it. So now, right now, this contract is at level 4. So I'm going to get 77 silver planes and 18 XP once I handle it 4 times, and then I have the option to extend it and then upgrade it. So you have to keep doing that. I have to handle it 5 times, and then I get these rewards, and then I get an upgrade. Then I have to handle it 6 times, all the way up to 9. So once you hit 9, you have to handle it 9 times. Then you get these rewards, and then you get the option to upgrade and extend. But once you hit 10, that's when you max out the contract. And that's why player contracts are so great, because they start off at this max level of rewards. So at level 10, I get 400 silver planes and 107 XP and the option to extend. Now with these regular contracts, the option to extend is pretty cool. You just start back at 0 out of 10 handling, and you can handle it almost infinite number of times. So you can keep getting these 400 and 107 XP. Really solid, and it's a cool option if you want to play by yourself. But when you're brand new in an airport, imagine getting 80 XP. That's like 6 levels in the beginning. So that's really going to help you out. Although it could take a little bit of time to get 10 back and forth handlings. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying about player planes. Some more tips about Sydney and how to make it faster. I mean, you just got to keep unlocking the stands. That's what I was doing. I'm doing on my Phat Airlines account at LHR. Is I'm buying more and more stands. Even here, I don't have all the stands available, and stands, buying stands it's just so good for you. If you buy the X or any size stand, you get 1 handling crew and 1 contract. Now, one thing I want to make sure I'm very clear on is that you should never, maybe not never, there are some situations where you want to do this, but for the most part, you should not unlock multi-gates for a very long time. And what I mean by that is, once you have a gate that has at least 1 size available, I would not go into this gate right here and then unlock a small. You're better off, if you need a small gate, is looking for a brand new gate, let's say like this one right here, that doesn't have anything to lock, and unlocking a small from there. And you're better off doing that, because when you, and I'm going to show you, yeah, I'm going to show you, because when you unlock a when you unlock a new gate for the first time, you get the 1 extra contract and 1 extra handling crew. But when you add another size to it, we'll add a medium to here, you don't get anything. So that's why you're always better off, especially at new airports that you're playing, to just buy new stands, unlock new stands. That gives you more contract capacity, gives you more handling crew, so it just benefits you all the way. So in a lot of those airports, like Sydney Airport, for example, has a lot of small stands. BKK doesn't really have a lot of small stands, so you just kind of like, I figure out which stands are like small and medium, and then I pick some of them to be small only. I pick some of them to be medium only. Eventually, once I have all the stands unlocked, then what I do is I go ahead and make multi-gates. But until then, it doesn't really happen. Yo, rating Natings, thanks for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thoughtful Rookie, we're not doing contracts today, so I'm gonna have to refund your points. And let me turn that off. Actually, we are not doing contracts today. We're on Twitch and on YouTube today, so we're doing both. Twitch is struggling, so I'm sorry about that. So if you guys are on Twitch, I'm going to post a link here on Twitch. You can join me on YouTube if the stream is not doing too well. Why does Phat sound weird? That's just my voice, man. That's not very nice. Phat is a robot confirmed. Oh, maybe it's not my voice. Please hold. Is this any better? Am I more robot, less robot? My audio is messed up. Is Twitch lagging right now? Yeah. Everything is not going well. All right, is this any better? Is this any better? Discord stream time. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Yikes. I'm in Australia, guys. That's what's happening. Yeah, I spent so much time over this week setting up for multi-stream, and now my YouTube is all broken. I don't know, it feels bad. I put all this effort trying. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I was muted on the others because I have this webcam only point of view, like this one right here. That point of view is literally doesn't have my mic connected to it, so I'm over there talking. I was just saying how I was confused why it was upside down. Let me see if I can multi-stream still. Maybe I could multi-stream to. No, I can't do it to Twitch because I don't have anything set up on Twitch. Dang it, man! I tried so hard, and everything failed. Oh well. That stinks. Back to gaming. Right, that's why I don't do anything new. It's just easier to keep everything the same. All right. Let's see. Very windy in Halifax. Nice. The stream is wild. Yeah. Welcome to the first Saturday of the month. Yeah, stream is gonna be good for the rest of the time now. Now everything is back to normal on my end. Only one stream is happening, so the Twitch stream is not happening right now. I heard your complaints. Everybody was complaining, and we'll try it again next week. Let's see. Are you excited for the B777 rework? I guess. I don't know. I'm excited for new planes, but like, I don't know. I'm looking for more things to like game, you know, to like challenges, you know, things that let me want to play the game more frequently. You know, having like the rework of the airplane is really, it's nice. You know, not having these blocky engines are going to be cool, but for me, I much rather have something that's going to let me, you know, feel more rewarded from, you know, playing the game more frequently. So that's going to be like alliances or challenges. That's really what the stuff that I'm looking forward to. You know, like the in-flight camera view that they're going to be introducing. You know, that's pretty cool too, but like I'm not playing flight sim over here. I'm playing, in my opinion, I'm playing World of Airports. So that stuff doesn't excite me, but I know there's a lot of aviation fans who play World of Airports, right? So we got a big variety of people who play World of Airports. So it's not just, we got some people who are like me who just want to play, who just want to game, right? We just want to handle the planes, get our wallers, level up, maybe have some challenges, maybe have an alliance with, you know, a leaderboard in the alliance, and handle other people's planes. Get as many silver planes as you can, so that way you can have some free unlocks. That is what I enjoy in the game the most. That's why, like when that's why my videos are all about like how to play World of Airports and stuff like that, because that's what I play World of Airports for. Whereas you don't really see a lot of gameplay from me because I don't really, I mean, I don't understand aviation the same way a lot of other people do. So like for me, it's just like watching a plane. Oh man, my mic didn't mute. Sorry about that. Oh man, the game sounds are on. That's crazy. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna leave them on, but they're very low now. They should be much lower. We got David Elio. What is this? Phat Empire. All right, I got this other thing I want to talk about, which isn't like in the title. You know, the title is "The Grind Too Much in World of Airports," which, you know, in some ways it is too much, some ways it's not. It's a good amount. I just wish there was other ways to kind of unlock the next airport without having to pay gold planes for it, and without having to like level up the entire airport all the way. But one other thing I want to talk about are mini games, right? So, I mean, we don't have any de-icing right now at LHR. But have you guys ran into de-icing recently? I know Innsbruck, Washington, Prague, LHR, all of those airports I've seen de-icing in the last like month. And I want to talk about mini games. Because I think mini games and the mini game switches could use an improvement. And tell me if I'm wrong. I think I saw some people complain about, especially the de-icing mini game. If you guys don't know, de-icing happens when you're in an airport that's 0 degrees Celsius or below. And once your plane has been in that airport for a period of time, then that plane's going to need de-icing to happen on it. Yeah, then that plane's going to need de-icing on it, okay? So what happens though is when your plane is done handling, instead of just pushing back like it normally would, it requires you to push another button that says start de-icing. And there's also a mini game switch in there. And I know Happy in the Discord was saying that they wish they didn't have to push that button for de-icing. And I wish the same thing. You have a ramp agent that handles all of the, all of the components of handling this plane, right? So the ramp agent will unload the bus, unload the baggage, do the fuel, clean the lavatory, clean the cabin, restock the water, restock the catering, load the baggage, and load the passengers, right? So the ramp agent handles all of that. But when de-icing happens, when all of this is done, it just waits for you. And I don't know. I wish it was a little bit more improved. So instead of me just wishing and not offering solutions, because I always like to offer solutions, what I think that World of Airports should change it to is to add de-icing as a pause option on one of these tower managers. So right, you have the approach manager, you have departure, you have delivery and ground, right? And ground automatically manages pushbacks, whereas delivery automatically selects and assigns stands. So what I'm thinking is, oh, and by the way, this also speeds up chocks. So I know, like, for your approach manager, I think it would be cool, instead of having the option up here in the mini game in settings here that say automatically turn on mini game switch, I think what would be cool is if it was in the approach manager, if it had the mini game option right here, automatically turn on landing mini game. Because also what happens when you have the approach manager on, you can have your own planes with the switch on to do the landing mini games, but they'll keep on landing without the mini game. So I would love to see like a switch here for the landing mini game, but also maybe in delivery or in ground where we can have a switch for automatically handles de-icing. I think delivery would be cool to have an option like that right here, because delivery is automatically selecting and assigning stands and it speeds up chocks. So I think that having de-icing also as part of the delivery manager's job would be cool. It could also even be ground. Actually, maybe it makes more sense with ground, right? Where ground automatically manages the pushback. So we can have it in ground where they also automatically manage de-icing. I think that would be really cool. A cool way to kind of like let the airports that have de-icing like still be appealing to play. And it also adds more value to those tower managers, right? So you're more likely to use one of those tower managers now that has de-icing. Because I know what I'm doing is when I notice that an airport has de-icing overnight, because usually what I'll do is I'll set up what do I do? I'll set up my tower managers for like 3 hours, and then I go to sleep. I have my iPad plugged in, I set up my tower managers, all 4 of them, for 3 hours, and then I come back in the morning and I have 100 planes on the ground, or sometimes even more. But I can't do that when there's de-icing, because essentially no planes will be pushing back because they're all waiting for it to be de-iced. So I would really love to see an option. I think it makes sense in ground to having ground where it would automatically manage pushbacks, and you can already pause that, right? So right here, you could press pause and it'll, you know, pause the automatic operations made by this controller. The speed up ability will continue to the end of remaining time. So this, when you hit pause, it just stops the automatic landing. So when it comes to the ground manager, I would love to see an option here that just has a pause for pausing, managing pushbacks, and a pause for de-icing. And I think that would really just make playing those airports that have snow on the ground a little less of a nuisance. Yes, it might take another 2 minutes to handle, but at least it won't require another button push. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think about that. I think I saw, was that Tesla said yes, that would be lovely, please. But I think you might even be talking to somebody in chat. I think people are giving away planes in chat, so I like to see that. Nice job, guys. Ryanair is gonna steal that idea? What? Shit, that was another thing I was thinking about that I thought would be pretty cool to see in World of Airports. Because right now I'm avoiding playing those airports that have de-icing in them, unless I'm actively like sitting at my device and playing. Because if I see LHR has de-icing and I'm more playing like AFK, you know, away from keyboard, then I'm not going to go to that airport. But if I would go to an airport like Muscat that doesn't have de-icing at all. So I think a small change like that, where you can have an option with the tower manager, not only would it make more people want to buy the ground manager, especially in the winter, but you're already paying silver planes for that manager. Might as well get more, you know, more out of it. Or if, let's say, World of Airports really wants to get more silver planes, they could also just add a fifth tower manager, right? But then that tower manager would kind of be useless when it's not cold out. So I don't think that's a good option. I think the better option is to add it to the ground. Brandon said, Phat, you able to send planes to me? Yes. What you got to do, though, is you do have to join the Phat Airlines Discord. Because on the Discord, whenever there's a contract board on the Phat Airlines Discord, and that contract board, it has whenever I'm looking for planes to receive, I'll make a post in there. But more importantly, when I have planes ready to send to others, I'll go into the Phat Airlines Discord first, look at the contract board, and see if people are looking for a plane to their airport that I'm sending to. So that's the first place I go. After that, I also do giveaways on the Phat Airlines Discord. A giveaway is free for everybody to enter. All you gotta be is on Discord. And you look at the giveaway channel, anybody can enter the giveaways. There are some giveaways that are VIP only, but anybody can enter a giveaway. It's a good way, in my opinion. I think it's a great way for everybody to have an equal chance at winning an airplane from me and from other VIPs. Yo, Tesla Model, thank you for subscribing, and Cheetah, thanks for subscribing too. Mert, thank you for resubscribing on Twitch. Same thing with rating. I know we're not on Twitch right now. Why is the Twitch stream already ended? That's oh, you retracted that message. Sorry. It was lagging really bad. It was lagging really bad, and chat was not talking about World Airports or contracts and just talking about lag. So I tried to do something different. I tried to, you know, upgrade my account, you know, do a multi-stream today. It was an epic fail. So then I stopped the stream on Twitch, and since it is the first Saturday of the month, it's a YouTube stream, and so we're here on YouTube dedicated. Can you give me a plane fat? I just went through what you gotta do to get a plane. That's a sweet color scheme on the 744. Which 744? Was it made to moves? I like made to moves planes. Yep. All right, I want to buy more stands again. You know, that's the number one thing you can do in an airport to really grow it and to like make it easier for you. Right now, I'm not really running into like contract crew issue or handling crew issues. I don't even have like a contract capacity issue. I have 50 free slots, but still unlocking those additional stands just help so much with the growth of your airport. Now, one other thing I'm looking at right now, I'm looking to see if there are certain plane sizes that I need to unlock. So like right now, I'm seeing large stands right here that are available. I'm seeing X stands available. I also see 2 medium stands over here available. I don't see any small stands that are available. Oh, here's one small stand. So what that tells me, this is great news, because that means I have enough stands for all the planes that are in my queue. I think I might be missing out on some cargo stands, but because all these cargo stands are not green, that means that there's already a plane assigned to them, so they're already assigned. So we just gotta wait for them to really get to their gate, take off, and then see what plane sizes we need to land still. Yo, what's up, JB? Eric's handling the 388 at LHR. Let's take a look at the radar, because we got planes coming back. We have Mert's plane coming in an hour and a half, and we have David's plane coming in 2 hours. Nice. And then Easy Nuts is getting their Concorde at their Muscat in 6 minutes. Meek Raven of Bronze Realms getting some planes to Leipzig, or a plane to Leipzig, in 8 minutes. T5 to Washington in an hour. Meek Raven and Gato Val to their Muscat are getting some planes. Meek Raven, nice. Easy Nuts to Muscat in an hour 15. Manika to Muscat in an hour 17. I'm gonna drink some of my coffee. Will I do a giveaway on stream? I don't think so, not today. YouTube is a lot different than Twitch. On Twitch, we do giveaways especially when we level up. Today I don't think we're gonna level up today at this airport. I didn't really see a lot of planes that were at 9 out of 10 handling, but even if I do level up, I'm only gonna get 15,000 wallers. So I mean, that's an L stand, so that's not bad, but it's not a free plane. So YouTube giveaways are rigged. They use the same system, Noodle. Nice to see you, bro. A388 from Dubai did a go around for the 3rd time at LHR. Wow, that's crazy. What's is it because of the rain? Because it's raining, right? I mean, the weather that you see in the game matches the real life weather. So is it because of the rain? Somebody asked why so many Mert planes. Yo, Mert is on every single Twitch stream, and with this account, typically you have to redeem a Twitch redemption in order for me to accept a contract request from you. You can also there's also Twitch redemptions that let you let you force me to buy a plane. Even if I don't have the wallers for it, I will buy the plane. So I spent a lot of gold planes on wallers on this account because people are making redemptions for planes when I don't have wallers. So nice job on you guys. The weather is crazy at LHR. Gotcha. 16K live trackers. Wow, it's very windy. Interesting. You see on the bottom left, it's actually I'm pretty intrigued because usually I hide my username, or usually it's hidden by this blue bar on the bottom, but not today. So you can see here the weather at LHR. It's rainy and 7 degrees Celsius, and I think the game updates the weather like every 15 or 30 minutes. So pretty accurate. The only thing that might not be accurate as you continue to play the game is the daylight, you know. Yo, Flamingo, thank you. Wow, first class. I really appreciate that very much, Flamingo. Hope you're doing well. Miss you in Discord. Hope I think I sent you a message on Instagram too, Flamingo. So thank you very much, Flamingo. Appreciate that. Makes me feel good. Yeah, I tried today to do some things new because one of my goals with streaming now. Noodle, thanks for renewing for 2 months on basic, bro. Noodle is one of the another player that, oh man, you're killing it with all these small and medium planes, and even the large and X planes that you're sending me to my BKK from your Nagoya. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, I'm trying. I want my goal for December, because I know some of you guys are telling me that like some people can't go on YouTube or can't talk on YouTube. Some people don't want to do or can't do Twitch. So I want to figure out a way, because now Twitch and YouTube allow you to do a multi-stream. It was pretty cool in the beginning because the only rule with multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube is that we can't have Twitch chat on YouTube, and we can't have YouTube chat on Twitch. And I had that all set up today, but everything was super laggy. I think it's because of I think I have an idea of why. But I'm gonna try again next week. So yeah, all right. Let's see. One other thing I like to do is I like to make sure all my planes are hearted. Hearted planes are going to be the first planes to land at your airport when it comes to the tower managers. If you don't use the tower managers, hearting planes doesn't. Oh, well, it also has its own little filter here, so that is a big benefit as well. But hearted planes are also like, they get priority in landing, and that means if you approved a non-hearted plane to land first, and then afterwards a hearted plane shows up and you decide to approve it for landing, that hearted plane is going to land ahead of all the planes that are not hearted. So really cool. That's why all my own fleet planes are hearted, mainly so that way I can make sure they come in first. You know, I mentioned this before. I'm going to keep mentioning it, but your own fleet planes make you more money than non-fleet planes. So to me, it's important that I make sure those planes land, so that way we can I can get some wallers, I can afford to buy more planes, I can afford to do a lot of things. And then what I also like to do every once in a while is to look at planes like this C30J, planes that are at like 7, 8 or 9, 10 handlings. That way I can make sure that those planes land first. I also like to make sure my larger planes land first. Not mine, but like the like this A388. So like these A388s I should probably heart as well. I like to make sure the A388s and the 748s are scheduled to land first. They just take up so much handling crew and so much time, right? They take about 15 to 18 minutes to handle. So I like to make sure that they land first while I still have the time to play the game, because at the end of the session, it's great to handle small planes because you never know, like, well, for me, I know I have like 30 minutes to play the game when I go into an airport. So having all the X planes come in first really helps to make that like a better game for me. And then having the small and medium planes land after that, it just makes it work out better for me. It works for me. Maybe I wonder if that works for you guys too. But if not, I would love to hear what you guys do. So yeah, this one's at 7 out of 10. So I'm gonna give that one a heart. And we're just gonna scroll through real quick and see which other planes are here that are close to completion, so that way we can make sure we get them landed first. Here's another one, the 752 right here at LHR. So actually we're gonna get XP today from that, so that's gonna be nice. Here's another one at LHR. This is one is at 3 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. Here's easy. I also heart like the special planes. So a Concorde, a DH-64, those are always hearted on all of my accounts. If you're sending me a Concorde or you're sending me a DH-64 or a Beluga or A225, A124, any of those special planes, they are getting hearted. So that way we can make sure that they land first and that you're getting them as soon as possible. Now sometimes you're sending up like I have a few Concords that are going to like airports that I don't place every single day, so they still land first, but you might not see them as often as you like. So I apologize to those people. You know who you are. I know who you are too, but I apologize to you about like not always playing Leipzig, for example. But when I do, your Concords, your A225s, all of that, all being handled first. Also, another thing I've been doing lately is hearting planes from BKK, especially from people who I know are still leveling it up. I know Made to Move, you got that. I think you got that completed, so we don't need to rush your planes going back to you. Wow, so many planes, guys. Thank you for all the planes, because in my opinion, I think this is the best way to play World of Airports, is to play with other players. It can also be the worst way in a lot of ways, because if you're brand new in the airport, you don't really have a ton of contract capacity, and if you're trying to play like for multiple hours in a day, then not everybody can also send you those planes right away. So you're gonna be waiting, which is stink. Waiting for planes to come in. So in the beginning of an airport, you're gonna want to have a mix. You're gonna want to have a mix of player planes and non-player planes. So that way, you know, if you decide to play after, you know, a couple hours and you want to just go back to the airport and level up a little bit. Oh shoot, I forgot to heart the plane. But yeah, so that way if you go, if you leave the airport and you come back in a couple hours, you want to play a little bit, then at least you have some non-player planes that you can handle. You know, player planes, I usually expect people to maybe handle it once per day. Sometimes it's more frequent, sometimes it's less frequent. So it's really great for like that one time per day kind of handling. Anything more than that, it's kind of pushing it, unless you know the other person. For example, like some days, like I'll be playing LHR for like 3 or 4 hours, so you can get like 3 or 4 handlings out of me at my LHR. All right, we almost have all the stands unlocked. I'm wondering if I should unlock more stands. I'm doing it though. Is LHR the biggest airport or LEJ? I mean, LEJ is probably big in terms of like physical size, right? I mean, look at how long those planes have to taxi at Leipzig. But LHR, I think, has the most amount of stands, right? That A388 had some kind of it's diverting to Amsterdam. Oh man. I would hate to be on a plane that had to divert. I mean, at the same time, at least you know the pilot's being safe, right? But man, imagine like, how far is Amsterdam from London? Like, their travel plans are just ruined now. Thanks for all the hearts and hundreds. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, that would be rough, man. Just like thinking about, because like even just having a flight delay just like ruins the travel, let alone a diversion. Average UK. So we started off the stream with like 1,000 silver planes on this account, and now we're at 3,000. And we did have like a couple A388s we finished, a few L planes, and we still have like maybe like 3 more planes to finish as well, contracts to finish. So not too bad at all. We are not accepting contracts today. I'm just looking to see who has renewals. If you want to send me a plane, you can send me a plane to my main account, which is the Phat Rican, THEPHATRICAN, and on that account, I mainly play BKK, LHR, and IAD. Those are my 3 main airports. So if you want to send me a contract request to one of those 3 airports, I pretty much handle those planes every single day. And I have plenty of contract capacity. I buy contract capacity every 48 hours or as soon as I can. I have over 2 million silver planes on my main account. So the best thing the best thing to always spend your silver planes on is the 10 gold planes. That is if you can't afford the 10,000 or 10 gold planes for 10,000 wallers, you should really not be spending your silver planes on anything else. Maybe on the approach manager. Yeah, definitely on the approach manager at 2%. But everybody, you must. It's like it's required almost that you spend your 10,000 silver planes for 10 gold planes. If you can't afford 10,000 silver planes for 10 gold planes, you should not be buying this. The 1,500 silver planes for 1 gold plane, and you should not be buying contract capacity. You should not be buying handling crew. Well, you should not. Okay, I don't know about handling crew, but you should not be buying contract capacity if you can't afford the 10 gold planes every single week. But with 2 million silver planes, I can afford it. So I buy it every 2 days. I buy the contract capacity. So I have plenty of contract capacity for you guys to send me contract requests. I think I have like almost 10 million. Once I hit 10 million wallers at an airport, I buy a new Concorde. And then I buy a bunch of other planes. So that way I'm down to like almost 2 million wallers instead. And then I work my way back up to 10. Imagine 25k people watching you land a plane. That'd be pretty interesting. It's like, imagine 30,000 people watching me park my car. Oh wow, thank you for the 40 likes, people. I just noticed 40 likes on the stream. especially with like how rough the stream began. I mean, I guess YouTube wasn't rough in the beginning, then it got rough in the middle. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you very much for that. 41. Somebody forgot. Nah. Yo, what's up, Adam Todd? Car tracker guys. Catalan, what's up? Catalan said that was me, Phat. Now we're at 45, so 5 of you guys forgot to like the stream. Not thank you guys. Car Radar 24. Could you imagine if every single, well, I'm glad that every single car does not have a tracker like that. That'd be crazy. And a registration, and it's all public information, and if you know their registration, you can just follow where the car is going. Eee. I guess you also don't park your plane at home. You park your plane at the airport, right? So not really like much of a privacy issue when it comes to planes in a way. Although there kind of is. There's, I mean, a lot of people who fly private want to keep their flight information private too. What's up, Mr. Speedy? So how's it going, Phat? It's going well, man. We did a we're on YouTube because it's the first Saturday of the month. We do a YouTube on the first Saturday of the month, a YouTube stream on the first Saturday of the month, and all the other Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern, we do a Twitch stream. Today I tried to do both, a Twitch and YouTube stream, and it was an epic fail, but I learned a lot from it. So I think next time when we try it, it's going to be a lot better. I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, next week we'll try to do we're going to focus on Twitch, but we might even still be here on YouTube. We'll see if it works. See you later, Eric. Yo, what's up, Vigor? Wow, look at this plane, right? So I'm on my Phat Empire account, so this is my own plane, and this is what I'm trying to tell you guys why you need to have your own fleet planes, because I mean, this is an X plane, so X plane is always going to get you like the most amount of money. And not only is this X plane like it's going a long distance, it's going from LHR to BKK, it's going to Shrek. Nice. And check this out, right? This plane is making me, after all revenue and expenses paid, it's making me $14,000 on that single flight. Now, I would say the bad thing about this flight is this round trip maintenance. It loses 7 maintenance points on every round trip flight. So that means like essentially what each plane has 1,000 maintenance points. Let's actually go to the maintenance menu right here. By clicking the eye, you can see a little bit about the maintenance. You could also turn the card over and there's a maintenance right here. And you could see how much maintenance points your plane has until the next check. So the bad thing about this plane, or this this route at least, is that each flight is 7 maintenance points, and the game won't let your plane go under 0 when it comes to maintenance. So when this contract is over and we renew it, it's going to automatically go to small check, which is going to cost me $20,000. The not so bad part is at least like that's 1.5 flights and that maintenance is paid for, so it's not too expensive, but something to keep in mind. I can't believe I've only streamed for 90 minutes. Nice. Local Cheeseburger, what's up, dude? Says should I grind for a 748 or A380? I like the A380 right now, but I forget how much both of those cost. Let me go to offers here. I think I have the A380 unlocked. Yeah, I have the A380 and the 748 unlocked. So I forget how much they cost in gold planes, but what I do know is the A388 is an updated model, and I don't think they updated the gold plane price for the A388. So I think it's still a good value, you know, compared to, let's see, some of these newer planes like the 78X, for example, right? One of the newer release planes, and it's 60 gold planes. So first thing is, I think the A388 is less than 60 gold planes. Does anybody know how much the A388 is? It's at 32 gold planes, Adam Cack thinks. And then you have the 748. The 748 is, you know, is due for a graphical update. And typically when World of Airports makes that graphical update, they also update the gold plane price. So I would keep that in mind. I don't know what their plan is, because they can also update the price for an A388 at any time. So both of them are pretty good. The 748 is just cheaper to buy in Wallers by 30,000 Wallers, so it's probably a little bit easier to unlock. But the A388 has the upgraded graphics, you know. So that's why I go with the A388 more. If the 748 had updated graphics, I might have an even split of both A388 and 748s. Brandon said, Phat, is there another strategy for St. Martin? It's boring. I've been using a lot of S planes, but it's slow. Nah, not really. I mean, you gotta go. It gets boring, and once you're bored, you gotta switch to another airport. I mean, that's what I did. I played St. Martin, and then once I got like bored after playing it for like 45 minutes, then I would switch to another airport. That way I can make some silver planes and level up those other airports. Now, really, you gotta, at St. Martin, you want to handle as many small planes as you can. You still want to handle large and medium planes, but they just take so much. They take up so much time on the runway that if you have too many of them, it's going to slow you down. And if you don't have any of them, you're not going to make enough Wallers. So you need a nice mix of them. Maybe even just having some of your own fleet planes as L and M planes could help you out too. But yeah, it is tough. I mean, it took me like a year after the release of St. Martin to finally unlock LHR on my free-to-play account, mainly because I wasn't playing daily. So even just like 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference with how fast you unlock another airport. So don't underestimate the power of 30 minutes. Once I started playing 30 minutes a day, my contract partners, I guess they noticed too, because they started sending me my planes back a lot faster. They started sending me their planes faster, and it was just like a snowball effect where, you know, they handle, I would handle their planes, they would send it back, and I was able to play it again the next day. Yeah, if you guys are looking for planes and nobody's answering here, you know, you got to think about it, guys. It is tough to get a plane. Now you got people like Twill and some other players who have like a bajillion planes in their fleet. Yeah, that's a number, right? But for the most part, it is tough to get a plane in to someone else. You know, not only you have to buy the plane. Well, first you have to first you have to go into the menu here. You have to go to configure and buy. Then you have to select what plane you're gonna get. And then if you're not sure what plane can go where, you have to select the plane. Like, does this 77 LF go to BKK? Then you have to go look at the airport. Oh yeah, it does. Great. So then let's not do a 77 LF because that doesn't help my example. Let's do a 789. So you got to go over here, find out if 789 goes to BKK, and it does. Then you have to configure the plane so that way you're making the most amount of profit. And I mean, after you get used to it, you start to learn which configurations will tend to give you the most amount of Wallers based on the profit per round trip there. But if you're not familiar with it, this will take some trial and error. So then you have to do this. Then once you do that, then you have to assign a livery. If you're part of, if you're not part of the Snow White Alliance, right? You got to assign a livery. And then you have to purchase the plane. So you have to have 300,000 wallers in your account to purchase the plane too. Then you have to wait for that plane to land. And some people like me have 90 planes to land. So now you got to wait for that plane to land, and then you have to wait for it to get to the gate. Then once it's at the gate, then you can assign the contract to somebody, and then that person takes a week to accept the contract. So it is quite a process to really get a plane, get it to somebody. So that's why I keep recommending that you need to make a post on the contract board. So that way when somebody does go through that entire process of buying a plane, setting up the plane, and getting it to the gate, they can send you that request. Because it is a process, man. It is a process. Andre said using AI contract is easy leveling. Nice. I think it's pretty nice. I like getting the 10 out of 10 rewards though right off the bat. Having a 752F with 10 out of 10 rewards is just too nice to come up with, especially when you have an active connection partner. When you don't have an active connection partner, yeah, AI contracts 100% the way to go. But if you got players like David Elio or 88 Jen Chu Li Chang 16 or Hammy or Mike, those players who are like pretty reliable, minus their vacations and stuff, but like we're all entitled to some days off, right? Duck who doesn't return the planes. Yeah, so yeah, there's some players who play sporadically, so you just gotta be clear in your contract post too, like what kind of player you are and what you're looking for. Like, don't say you're looking for somebody who's gonna send you planes daily, but then you don't play daily. That don't make sense, bro. Aryan won and asked for it to San just to not handle it for the next week and a half. That's the hard part with San Diego. I don't know what kind of plane they won, but San Diego, like, that's another airport where it's so easy to just load up on L planes or X planes, but it's not a good idea to load up on L and X planes. We were talking about St. Martin before, and I was telling you at St. Martin, you don't want to load up on medium or large planes there. You want to really load up on small planes. But San Diego is kind of similar in a lot of ways, where if you load up on X and L planes at San Diego, it's not gonna be fast. You might feel like it's gonna be better, but there's only 4 L stands. There's only 4 X stands, both combined. And then you have 2 XL cargo stands. So you can only handle a maximum of 6 L or X planes at once. And if you have too many, which I have too many on this account, it's just going to slow you down, because what are you going to do? You're just going to sit at the airport waiting for 6 airplanes to be handled just to land another 6. And how many times are you going to do that? And those L and X planes, they take anywhere from like 10 minutes to like 19 minutes. And that's using max handling crew to handle. So, yeah, maybe not the best idea, but hey, some people will do it, and that is their choice. Brandon said, how do I check my ID? So if you look on the bottom left of your screen, on the game, in between the version number and the airport name and temperature and weather, is your username. You can also go up here into the main menu, and you can hit copy ID to clipboard. So typically I recommend people to share this username because this is like, it's an actual word usually, so it's easier for people to type. Whereas if you have the user ID, it's just like it's a string of numbers. Let me see if I could. I don't have any planes to show you. Maybe I could show Siri. Yeah, here we go. So like that is my player ID for Phat Empire, right? Not at all easy to type or easy to remember. So it's much easier for people to type in Phat Empire instead of typing in this entire long string. This string right here works perfectly though if you have like non-Latin characters in your username. So if you have like the accents on your username, some people might find it hard to like type in an accent. I know I have a short video, I think it's out, that tells you how to do it. But if you bring up your virtual keyboard on iOS and you long press on a letter, it'll also show you the letters with accents on them, so that way you can type it in still. And I think it's the same way on most Android keyboards too. But like for the other languages, like the Asian languages, those can be hard to type in. I don't even know how to do it, or I wouldn't even know like the difference because I'm not an expert there. That's where the player ID comes in handy. Tool says, I hate it when people give me ID, not gonna lie. I do too, but like sometimes these player names are very hard to type into. So that's why I recommend most people should give away just their username, which is that down here on the bottom left, unless there's a specific reason why it's better for you to give the ID. The ID is just so hard to like read and type. Like there's no way, or no, maybe there is a way, but it is going to take you a long time to memorize this and to type it in. And this is also case sensitive. So if you accidentally type in, you know, a lowercase o instead of an uppercase O over here, you're not going to get, it's going to say invalid. You can copy and paste it too, but that is also another solution. This player name down here is not capital sensitive. Tesla, who gave you contracts? What are their usernames? You think the A388 is going to go to Frankfurt? All right, how much time do I have on this manager? 13 minutes. I think after, well, we're at 85 over here. Oh, look at this. All right. So I'm going to go back to my 2D map. And this is something I was trying to show earlier. But like, I like to look around the map, especially on 2D view, and bring up the construction menu so I could see if there are any plane sizes that are like missing a gate. So right now it's telling me I have no planes like that are actively waiting for landing, but I have a small passenger, I have a medium passenger, an L passenger, and an X passenger available. So that tells me that I have enough stands for at least the 80 passenger planes that are waiting to land. But if I look over here, in my cargo section, right, I don't have an X stand available, and I also don't have a small stand available. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to make this an X stand, and let's see if we have an X plane waiting to land, and we do. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and assign that over here, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the small plane. I'm going to make this a small stand, and then we have a small plane over here waiting to land. This way I can like really utilize the multi-gates as best as possible. Now I'm only doing that as a multi-gate because I already have all of the cargo stands unlocked. So there's no more cargo stands to unlock. So now it's time to make it a multi-gate. FlyUp said it's been 2 weeks and I still have 4 planes waiting for your Phat Airlines account from Innsbruck. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think we counted them last week, and it was like 40 or 50 requests that were pending to my account, and I am rotating between the accounts. I am hearting the planes that you're sending my way already that are looking for renewal, but dude, it is tough. It's tough to make the money in the beginning. I mean, at this account, I have 322,000 wallers now, but you know, I'm waiting. I have to wait for all the planes to land, and then I have so many planes that are not my own that it kind of like slows me down in a way to have planes that are not my own coming into the airport, because your own planes make you the most money. So I that's why I have like I redeemed a 744 on my main account, or on my Phat Airlines account at LHR, and that plane brings me like 12,000 wallers per flight, whereas like anybody else's 744 only brings me 2,000 wallers. And it's a lot easier to buy more contract or buy more stands, which then give me more contract capacity and give me more handling crew when I'm handling planes that give me 12,000 wallers per flight instead of handling planes that give me 2,000. So I have so many of these other, you know, player planes coming in that, yeah, it's helping me progress, but it's not making me a lot of wallers. So without the wallers, I can't unlock stands. And then without the stands, I don't have contract capacity. And then I have 50 contracts pending there. So I'm trying to be fair by selecting different people. So that way, people who have a contract with me can, they're essentially going to be waiting a little bit longer. You can always send that contract request to my main account, the Phat Rican, if you really want that spot to open up in your airport, or make a post on the contract board on the Phat Airlines Discord and send it to someone else who's looking for a plane to the airport. There's a lot of people who are looking for planes, and I know it can be like a little risky to send planes to a new player, because you never know. Sometimes they just disappear, but that even happens to existing players. But that's why we have under Phat Airlines Discord a player news channel, and that player news channel is so that way you guys can make a post, like if you're going on vacation, for example. That way you could just like people can look into player news and see, hey, what's up with Adam Cack? Oh, he made a post on the player news. He's going away on vacation. Okay, that is fine. Versus, you know, somebody who just stops playing and then they never talk to you about it. Like, what's going on with that person? So that's why we have that player news channel. So that way you all can post, you know, small updates on what's happening in your airport, your airline, in your life, you know, that affects your gaming, all those things. So that way, you can keep everybody informed without having to ping every single person you might have a connection with. So that is another good use of the Discord. Local Cheeseburger said, I've been playing WoW for 7 hours non-stop now. Should I stop? I hope you're doing something else while playing WoW non-stop for 7 hours. If you're not doing something else, maybe take a break. But hey, I've played games for longer, so I'm not here to judge. Like, I'll be playing World of Airports. I have it on at work. I have the tire managers all on. Doesn't mean I'm actively playing, but the game is still running and the planes are moving, you know? Imagine it does a go around at Frankfurt. That's funny. Oh, that's true. He is watching the stream. I forgot about that. That's facts. We are having a good time here. You saw the water salute and you clicked it. That's funny. It's like when somebody takes a screenshot of like an Instagram post and there's like those dots in the middle to say like you need to scroll to see more images. I'd be scrolling to select the image. Yeah, I want to go to San Diego and talk about that airport. Yo, what's up, TK? Hope you're doing fine. Why so many go-arounds? Oh, yes, they didn't fix the bug. I love it. Mid-air refuel would be crazy. Water salute. Oh. LX said, "Do you find buying gold planes with money a waste or not?" That's a pretty interesting question. Thank you for asking that. So, do I find buying gold planes with money a waste or not? So, my philosophy when it comes to gaming is I like, especially when it comes to free games, is I don't mind spending money on free games, especially if it's a game that I spend, let's say, I would say about 4 hours a week on. Then I won't mind spending a little bit of money on it. So like World of Airports, free game. Rocket League, free game. What other free games do I play? Oh, Egg Inc. Free game. There are there's not a lot of free games that I play, but like that's one thing you got to keep in mind. It's free, right? So there's no price to entry. So I don't mind supporting the development of games because I've seen a couple times where it wasn't like a mobile game, but it was another free game where they shut down the game because it wasn't financially viable for the development company, right? So they had to shut down the game, and it makes me sad when that happens because, you know, especially if it's a game that I enjoy playing. So I don't mind buying gold planes and World of Airports because this is a game that I play for multiple hours every single day. It gives me a lot of entertainment, and it's a lot of fun for me. Same thing with Rocket League, right? Actually, like yesterday I was playing Rocket League with my friends, and you know, the new season came out in Rocket League and I didn't have enough of the credits, so I went ahead and bought some more currency so that way I could buy the credits. You know, even though the game is free, it still costs money to run it, so I don't mind doing that. Now when it comes to games that are paid to play, where you're already paying for the game and then there's other, you know, additional of that premium currency in there, that really annoys me. That bugs me. But when it's a free game, like World of Airports is completely free, I don't mind at all supporting it. But when it's a game they have to pay for, and then on top of that, they have all these microtransactions that make it, you know, even more expensive than it looks, that I don't like. I'm looking at Tesla. Tesla, you need to like stop begging, bro, because you are about to get muted. I'm looking at your history of all your posts, and it's literally just begging. And I don't like begging. I don't like it when my dog begs. I don't like begging. So you're about to get timed out, and I know Mike's been very, very gracious with you. So please calm down. Or I don't know if calm down is the right word, but make a post on the Phat Airlines Discord contract board, man. That's all you got to do, and you're gonna get requests. I'm not sending any. I don't send requests during stream for the most part, and I do that because one, it's a lot of effort. I was just showing you guys earlier how much effort it is to buy a plane, configure it, and then you gotta wait for it to land, and you gotta type in person's name and all that. So I do all of that after stream, and then if you're not making a post on the contract board, you're never gonna get a plane from me. That's just how it is. You have to make a post on the contract board, because I know people are telling me their usernames. I try to remember it, but I don't got that kind of memory when it comes to it. Eventually, once you start showing up every single week, and I know some people's usernames are different than what they are on Discord, on Twitch, and on YouTube and WoA. They have like 5 different usernames for all of those things, and eventually I pick it up and I figure it out, but it takes a while. You can ask some of the people who've been here for a while, like who is it? Well, Twill, you have the same username. Duck has a different username on World of Airports than on YouTube or Twitch. Discord banned in Turkey? That stinks, man. Why is it banned in Turkey? Then I will consider creating a new area that we can do. Actually, I am working on a Phat Airlines website. So I think one of the functionalities I'll probably do in there is maybe a contract request, where you can request a plane from me or something. So that way people like you, because I kind of didn't realize whole countries banned Discord. That's crazy. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I've been working on the Phat Airlines website. I just have been prioritizing a lot of other things. I have the layout ready for the website. Now I just gotta make some like posts on the website, so that way it has some content on there that then also leads to like the videos that we have on YouTube. But that should be coming out pretty soon. Thank you, Flamingo, for the Concorde. T5, thanks for that. I think those are renewals. Ramsey's Air. Ooh. Are any hearted planes waiting for landing? No. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna switch airports for the last 30 minutes here, because I haven't played San Diego in a while. I also haven't played Bari in a while. I also haven't played Innsbruck in a while. I haven't played most of these airports. I've been really oh my gosh, 11 events at Muscat? What? That's pretty awesome. Too bad I can't redeem any of them. Oh, I got you, Catalan. That is sad, but thank you for explaining. All right, so we're here at San Diego, and this goes back to like my main topic, right? Is the grind too much in World of Airports? And San Diego's an older airport, and I can't tell you how much hours I put into this airport already, but what I do know is we're level 41, and going from level 41 to 42 is 340 XP. But in order to unlock the next airport, which is Muscat, you have to reach level 54. At an airport like San Diego, where you're not really handling a ton of large planes, because you only have 4 slots right here. These are your 4 passenger slots for X and L planes. You got one right there. You have this slot, which is currently empty. Let's get a plane landed. Oh, Hammy hasn't seen that Concorde in so long. I'm so sorry, Hammy. Hammy's on vacation. We got Voltando and Flamingo. Oh, look at that call sign. I know I say it's probably every time, but it's awesome. GCN to San Diego. That's awesome. All right. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, and San Diego is tough because with those with a limited amount of L and X planes, which typically L and X planes give you the most amount of XP, it's going to be kind of hard to level up. So reaching level 54 could be quite the challenge. And I mean, I haven't unlocked it yet, but then again, I'm not saying that I'm the most active at San Diego. This is probably the first time in like a month that actually longer than a month that I've played this airport on this account. So we have an A320 here. It doesn't look like this was a canceled contract though. But I know at my LHR we had a few canceled contracts. I completely understand if you guys want to cancel a contract with my Phat Empire account. I only play once a week, and completely get it, especially if you're like a newer player and you need some handlings more frequently. That's why if you're looking for planes, I highly recommend that you post on the Phat Airlines Discord contract board, because that's where like my main account is going to send you requests and things like that. Like a DH64. So yeah, what I like to do in the beginning of my airport is assign all my planes a gate to land. That way my approach manager can just get them all landed, and then I don't have to worry about scheduling planes to land or anything like that. Now, one thing at San Diego that you might need to be careful with is scheduling too many medium planes that are hearted to land first, because really you want the L planes to land as soon as possible. So as soon as one of these stands open up, really you want the next plane to land to be an L or X plane almost immediately. You can always pause the approach manager so that way you can manually assign it, but if you forget to pause the approach manager, you're gonna have to like go in there and wait for all the hearted planes to go. So actually what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause the approach manager, because I did assign a 77 LF, not that one. Was it a hearted one? I think it was hearted. Maybe it wasn't. I did assign a cargo plane for landing. Not that one. This is the problem I was talking to you about, because I want this 77 LF, which I think belongs to David Elio. I want that plane to land next. Here we go. I paused the approach manager. Now I can clear this one to land. Even though it's hearted, it's waiting for all the other hearted planes that I approved for landing first. And now I can resume the manager, so that way all the other planes that are hearted or not hearted can land. So we got the Concorde over here ready to handle. That one's going to be complete today. We got Flamingo ending in a minute, Voitando ending in 4, and so is that Phat Empire plane, so not too bad. Twill said, highly recommend to find Twill form. For real. Twill will send you planes. Well, I know Twill has a bunch of planes, and for the most part, Twill plays every single day, right? Will you play Phat Airlines today? Yes, but not on stream. Not on stream. I don't like switching accounts on stream because, well, one, I gotta log out of Game Center, and then I have to log in, and then when I log in, I also have to, type in my password, and I don't want to accidentally expose my password, because that would be bad. Yo, what's up, Kamikaze? Paddling said at Nagoya, usually let cargo planes first, then L planes, and then last M planes. That makes sense. Yo, what's up, Monolithic Frog? Yeah, at San Diego, I always make sure that the L planes land. L and X plane lands first, and then everything else. What's up, Tuga? I'm doing good. But today we tried to do a multi-stream on Twitch and on YouTube, and both streams suffered as a consequence. So because it's the first Saturday of the month, we're here streaming on YouTube. But you guys can join me every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, usually until like 2 p.m. Eastern. We do a live stream either here on YouTube or on Twitch. Elio said I play the same way. Nice. Yeah, San Diego's just different. I mean, you gotta kind of do the same thing at St. Martin as well. But I don't really have as many planes hearted at St. Martin. I only have like this XL and M planes hearted. I don't have too many small planes hearted. What account do I mainly play on? I mainly play on my my main account, which is called The Phat Rican. ThePhatRican. And my three main airports are BKK, LHR, and IAD. Those are my main accounts on the Phat Rican, my main airports. I also have my free to play account, which is like a more casual account. I try to play once per day on that account so that way I could keep progressing. But it all depends on what my day's looking like, because I play my main account on my iPad, and then I play my free to play account on my iPhone. So sometimes I'm using my phone for other things, right? So I can't just like play World of Airports and also use my phone at the same time. It's a little tough. All right, here's another chance where I need to pause the manager so I can get this L plane to land. And let's do the landing minigame too while we're at it. You're level 26 at Prague, nice. Yo, Sonic Airlines, nice to see you. Do you think they will remodel San Diego after Washington? I'm not sure, but why do you think they need to remodel San Diego? I mean, the only thing I can think of is like it could use more of the 3D landscapes around it, because it doesn't have like the full 3D landscape with it. But other than that, I think it's like pretty on point, right? See you later, Twill. Thanks for hopping in and helping people with their contracts. Appreciate that. All right, let's resume the approach manager. And we'll look to see if we can, here's another completion, good. And that one's complete. So we're gonna have to, actually, we might have to pause the approach manager again. Yeah, it feels like it's gonna take forever to reach level 54, man. But I'm excited for when I do reach level 54 and get Muscat. I really enjoy Muscat, especially with some of the changes they made recently. You know, at Muscat, you have the at that airport, both runways are in use for landing and for departures, which is pretty new. You know, at one point before, there was one runway for arrivals and one for departures, but now both do both, and it's pretty cool. You can have a ton of planes in your airport at once, which also is kind of tough to play with sometimes, because if you're like at a lower level and you don't have a lot of handling crew, or if you don't have the premium pass, that's really close. Yeah, so yeah, if you're a lower level at Muscat, or if you don't have the premium pass, or both, it can be really, really tough to have all these planes on the ground and just not being able to handle them all at once. Oh, look, this one's almost complete. Nice. See, I needed to go through this list and find all the ones that are almost complete. I wonder if we could get 10,000 gold plane or silver planes today. Only 5,000 more to go. Here's a pushback over there, and right here. Nice. Landing on a threshold is crazy. Yo, the game lets you do that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, let's start from the top. We got bro channels, Eric. Any like special planes? We got an A388. Or any planes close to finished? No, not really. Alright, we'll start handling this. Alright, we'll start at the top and we'll get one X plane landed, which needs to pause the manager. Oh wow, a lot of planes. And we'll do a MERT cargo plane. We'll do this one because this one's further along. And then over here we have, we'll do another A388. Oh good, there's only one A388 here, okay. Oh no, there's one more right down there. Let's click on that. Oh, they're both Eric, huh? So we'll do Eric. I did pause all of the landings, so we should have a landing coming soon. Actually, I'm gonna do a lineup as well. Alright, let's read chat. See you later, Banana. What's up, RVG Joy? David Elio said Muscat's one of the best airports, is now one of the best airports for medium and large player contracts. Yeah, especially with the BKK being introduced, Muscat is like pretty great airport for medium planes and for large planes too, because some of those, like, it's easy to forget about the large planes that are like smaller, but like those smaller large planes have like the same distance as like the big medium planes, and those large planes can make it to, you know, like Sydney, no, not to Sydney, I don't think to Sydney, but they can make it to BKK and to Nagoya. So really great airport for them. Tessa says thanks for the planes. Nice, thank you guys for sending them some. Okay, we need an L plane to land. Yep. You see this plane in need of a graphical update for sure. For sure. Looks so out of place. Kilo asked Phat, which premium pass is better, LHR or BKK? Huh. And Kamikaze said depends, which airport do you play the most? I think that's like the actual answer. They both have like their positives and negatives. Or they both have their positives. I don't know if they have really, I guess the negative is how much they cost in Go planes. But like, that's just how it is. Yeah, I think the negative is how much they cost, but you know, at LHR you get a nice variety of things. I did buy the LHR premium pass as soon as I unlocked that airport, so you know, having the extra planes are really nice. Same thing at BKK, but at BKK the planes that you get at the first few levels, they're not really like for other players, you know, they're not really planes that you could use to send to other players until you get the E175. Then you could start sending planes to other players. It's really hard to say. I would go with what Kamikaze mentioned in the chat. It's all about which airport do you play the most. that would be the best way to kind of pick between LHR and BKK. They're both really great airports, and they could you would benefit from getting the extra handling crew and the contract capacity from them. But which one is better? I would say they're both on the same tier. You know, if we were doing a tier list, they would be both on the same tier, and it's all about which one's is about your preference. You bought your first premium pass at BKK. Tell me which plane I should unlock first. Nice, congratulations on that premium pass. Premium pass is great. It's gonna get you, just so much more than just like handling crew and contract capacity. But all those planes that you unlock, it's like unlock. I don't know if unlock's the right word. But all those planes that you can get from that premium pass really help you out. They get you. They get you more wallets. You can find a contract partner. It's really gonna help. Now, which plane should you unlock first? It really depends. You're at BKK, so you could really use all of the airplanes, all the sizes. For most people, I'd probably recommend a medium plane. If you're looking for a cheaper medium plane, the 752 is a good option. The B752 is not expensive yet in gold planes, and it's a very long distance medium plane. So you can have the 752 go from BKK to Muscat, BKK to Nagoya. So that's great. You can also have that plane go from LHR to IAD, right? Really long distance there. Now, another good medium plane is the A21NX. That's another long distance plane that can really, take you on long flights. But not only can it take you on long flights, but it can also make you a lot more money. That B752 is going to make you about $2,000 to $3,000 on that flight, whereas the A21NX on that same flight, it's going to make you like $3,000 or $4,000. So that's a nice huge influx of wallers in your bank. But if you're looking for like a smaller medium plane, the A319 is not bad. 738 is just a solid like middle of the pack airplane. Very underrated in my opinion, and it's also not updated, so like in graphics. So that benefits you because it's going to cost you right now a lot lower in silver planes that are a lot lower in gold planes than it will after it gets updated, because remember, all the planes are going to get updated at some point. And once they get updated, the gold plane price is also going to get updated. So if you buy it now, you don't have to like unlock it again at the more expensive price. You just have it unlocked. So definitely look at that. Especially for L planes, you might want to consider unlocking the 77W or the 77LF now before it gets a graphical update. Because once it gets the graphical update, that price is definitely gonna go up. Who knows what the price is gonna be? It's probably gonna be double. If we look at like how all the other planes increased in price, I'm expecting the gold plane price to double. For small planes, I like the E175. It really just has like the longest distance, so it can make a lot of player destinations. AT-76 is pretty cool too. AT-76 has the most amount of liveries out of any plane in the game, so that's gonna help you. That's gonna be really cool. And then of course you got the A388, which is also, it's an updated graphics, but I don't think it has updated price yet, so just might want to take advantage of that too. Brandon asked, Phat, do you think parking manual at St. Martin will be quicker for more XP or no? In the beginning, it's very valuable to do the parking mini game, but like once you start like reaching these later levels, like even right here, level 41 at San Diego, what is 1 XP when you're in a sea of 340, right? 1 XP is not even 1% of the way, so it really doesn't feel super rewarding. And the parking mini game is not exactly like the easiest mini game either. I mean, we can play it right now and I'll show you. There are some tips I can give you to like make it a little bit easier to play, but it's not the easiest mini game to get 100% on all the time. It depends on the stand. It depends on a lot of factors, you know. And here we go with the tutorial. You have to hold the right side of the screen to turn right, hold the left side of the screen to turn left. But you got to keep the plane centered on the line, so you can tap the sides in order to kind of keep it like direct the plane directionally. So you don't have to hold, you could tap. Tapping will work, but you got to make sure it's aligned on the line, and you got to make sure the angle is correct too. And then you got to make it sure it stops at the right point. So you can do the same thing with tapping, but you got to be careful because sometimes the tap just releases. I would say the parking minigame is really tough. Really tough. You're actually better off, in my opinion, doing the de-icing minigame if it's available at your airport, because the de-icing minigame is just a lot easier to get 100% on and to get the 1 XP than the parking minigame. But at St. Martin, you're not going to get the de-icing minigame at St. Martin. It's not going to happen, you know? So you got to take what you can get, right? Nice. Local cheeseburger sold the level 68 reward of an A321 at BKK, and you got 102,000 wallers. That's what's up. Sometimes selling the plane right away can be a solid strategy. I don't typically sell mine, but like if you're looking to buy a bigger plane instead, getting the extra 100,000 wallers, super helpful, right? Super helpful. All right, all my L stands are occupied. Yep. Over here, yes. Okay, good. I just like to double check when I'm at San Diego that all my planes have or all my L and X cargo stands and passenger stands are occupied, because those are the planes that take the longest. They give me the most XP, they give me the most wallers, they give me the most silver planes. So I just want to make sure we're getting them in and out, and they just take so long to handle too. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Any other planes? Oh, here we go. Okay, so now we have an L gate available, and we're going to go ahead and approve some planes to land. So, oh, we got to push back over there, and we're going to do Mert from St. Martin. Oh wow, a St. Martin X plane. Love to see it. We got, oh, look at all these planes. Now guys, typically I don't really handle a lot of this is my stream account. So on my stream account, we really only play once a week during streams, which is on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern is what time we start our stream on Saturdays. And we have 4 airports unlocked. We have Bari, we have Bari, we have Innsbruck, we have San Diego, and LHR. We started off on this account with Innsbruck, and then we unlocked, we paid for San Diego. I paid for San Diego because I wanted an airport that was like at the second half of all the airports that are available. So that way when we're leveling up, you know, both halves of the airport list. And then LHR came out, and we were just, I mean, it looked like a solid airport when it came out. It still is a solid airport. So we just, I pulled it out, and I sent out a poll during one of our streams, and the people voted yes, unlock LHR. So we unlocked LHR in addition to having San Diego and Innsbruck. And we leveled up Innsbruck. So Innsbruck's the only airport that we actually leveled up to the point that we can unlock another airport on this account at least. No, I was not supposed to have that plane line up. I'm waiting for the runway to clear so that way I can approve an L plane to land. We're gonna have a cargo slot available soon. 7 minutes on that, 10 minutes on this, and 13 over here. It's gonna be a while. Brandon said I'm very good at the parking but not the landing. I guess that makes sense because you can do the parking mini game with any planes, right? So if you have 121 contracts like I do, you can have 121 planes practice, right? But the landing mini game, you can only do the landing mini game on your own planes. So it's very hard to get landing practice, right? Ignacio asked, what airport would you like to see added? I don't really know, man. I mean, I could talk about general, like, geography where I want it to be. I mean, like, an airport in Africa would be pretty cool, but, like, I would want one that's, like, North or Central Africa, and then, of course, and then also South Africa. I think that would be cool to see. I want South America, but then again, the same thing with South America. Something in the north of South America and something like in the south of South America. Because ultimately, I want every airport, like, I want, when I see a new airport get added, it makes me happy when I can use small planes still at that airport. When there's an airport and I can't use any small planes, kind of makes me sad. You know, and Nagoya made me sad for the longest time. Before BKK and Sydney was out, Nagoya was like useless for anything other than L planes for playing with other players. So once they added BKK or Sydney and then BKK, man, Nagoya is a hot spot now, and I love it. Funny call signs, cheeseburger. Yeah, we're gonna heart that plane. That one's at 7 out of 10, so that meets my requirement for hearting. Same thing with this guy, 7 out of 10. Yeah, at San Diego, having a lot of medium planes is a big benefit. So I'm gonna accept a few of these guys. Same thing with I think Flamingo had a few cargo over here. Oh, T5, I know that's usually a renewal. Same thing with Rory plane. Mental dexterity, sorry, I'm not accepting that. I really just can't handle any more large planes here. It's just too tough. Too tough. I do like cargo planes at San Diego too, but the hard part with cargo planes, I'm going to go into 2D map, but the hard thing with cargo planes at San Diego is, I mean, I think you can make these into medium stands too, but I avoid doing that. So the hard part with cargo planes at San Diego is you only have 4 medium cargo stands. It's really great for your own cargo planes. So like I might want to buy a cargo plane and put one here, but for having like all these contract requests from Monolithic Frog, like I would probably also receive all of them at the same time too, and that just wouldn't it wouldn't be efficient. All right, we got Mertz plane. Yo, what's up, Voitando? David Elliott said, what did David Elliott say? I lost your message. Oh, Nagoya was the reason you got the 343 as your first L plane back in 1.5. Nice. Yo, Hammy, what's up, Hammy? Hammy is lurking, I think. Either that or I'm ignoring their messages again by accident. Sorry if I'm ignoring your messages by accident again. I don't do it on purpose, I promise. But yeah, finally handled Hammy's Concorde for the last time here at San Diego, so that's nice. We still have 81 more planes here to land. But yeah, I want to invite you all you guys who are still here watching the stream. You know, every Saturday we do a stream on Twitch, and Twitch, we have a lot more interactivity features available on Twitch. So like one of the things that we have there, for example, we have you know, stream avatars on the stream. We also have like cool parachute drops. Not only that, but we also have contract giveaways. So you can redeem a contract with me, and you can also force me to send a contract to you. The whole goal there is, you know, people who are watching the stream get rewarded with points, and then they could use those points to unlock a contract. So join us on Twitch. I really would love to have you there. Would you like me to renew it? It's up to you. It's on its way back right here, you see. But yeah, it's up to you. I know Flamingo sent me 4 Concord requests just now, and I know San Diego I haven't really been playing a lot of, but like I am pretty close to unlocking the next airport. It's just such a grind, you know, especially like playing not so frequently, playing once a week. I really need to play more on this account, but this is a stream only account, so I can't play it off. I'm not playing it offline. But we're really close. 13 more levels. We have to reach level 54 to get to Muscat. And I think if I added this airport to like every week on the stream, I think it's possible. But another problem with this airport is just how many L planes we have. I mean, look at just these L planes. All of these L planes at my airport, and they take 15 minutes each to handle, right? 10 to 18 minutes per L plane to handle. The Concorde is not too bad to handle though, because it's only 8 minutes to handle with full handling crew. So I really like the Concorde for that reason. And I mean, if I am spending a whole day at San Diego handling L and X planes, the Concorde from Washington, right? I think I've handled your Concorde twice, maybe almost 3 times on stream at on one single stream. So it's up to you if you're okay with, you know, the weight. I think you have the Concorde unlocked now too, so it's not as well. This is my thought. It's not as desired to make sure one comes back, but even still, a Concorde is a Concorde. You have that fast travel time, so that way you can work on contracts and connections and get them done pretty quickly. So yeah, there's my non-answer for you. See you later, cheeseburger. Oh yeah, we do have a casino. Yeah. How do you get real airline liveries? You don't. You don't. You can't have you can only use the liveries that are in the configure and buy for that airplane. So let's go to like the AT-76, because the AT-76 has the most amount of liveries. So you can go into here, select your colors, but you only have a limited amount of options when it comes to what your own airplane is going to look like. So the AT-76 has the most amount of options. You can get Special 1, Special 2, Special 3, Special 4, Special 5, Special 6, Special 7, and then you got the Supreme ones. But yeah, you can't use an existing airline, or you can't use your own custom image either. You have to use one of those pre-existing liveries. You have to unlock it for gold planes, and then you can also select your colors. The colors are now selected on a per plane basis, so your entire fleet does not need to have the same color scheme if you don't want it to. But I still keep mine usually about the same color scheme. When will you end stream? What time is it? Oh yeah, and this is a YouTube stream. My stream, I did cancel stream for a little bit because it was struggling when I was doing YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I think I'm gonna end stream in about 15 to 30 minutes. How much time is left on my manager? Maybe 11 minutes. But really, I'm just trying to prioritize handling these L planes. You know, all the other planes that are landing are great. They keep my handling crew busy and they keep my airport busy. But it's all about getting these L and X planes out of here and then getting it replaced with an L or X plane immediately. That's the San Diego strategy. At other airports, it really doesn't matter as much, but at San Diego, you need it, man. You need it. So we're gonna get Hammy to land with this A388. Yep. We'll do Voitando next because he's here in the chat. That's another thing too. When I'm playing my stream account, I like to make sure that I'm handling people who are here in chat. So just a nice little secret for you guys. Pop in, say hi at least once, and then I know you were here, and then I try to handle your plane. Whereas like anybody who's not here, I'm like, oh, okay, they can wait a little bit. And sometimes I just don't even pay attention. But when I'm doing like right now with the L planes, I'm focusing on specific L planes, so that way we can make sure that they're getting landed first. I look to see who's here. Hammy said, yo, cheeseburger. He said, at your local cheeseburger, one of the St. Martin Concords I sent to Phat is PJFUK. You can check his radar. Yep, it sure is. Wait, how long until those Concords arrive? 30 minutes. I might be able to see. I might have enough time to make sure to get them all to land, but it might be a little tough to handle them all. I think what I might do later, like maybe tomorrow or even Monday, is I might do some test streams on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube will be unlisted and Twitch will be, well, I mean, Twitch will be live, but I really want the multi-stream to work. Made me so sad this morning when it wasn't working. Made me very sad. I spent so much time like configuring everything only for it to be like stuttering, and I think it's an encoder issue. So I just need to make sure both YouTube and Twitch are using the same encoder and have the same resolution, so that way it's just pushing off the same image to two sources instead of two different sources to two sources. Yo, welcome back, Jamie Dodger. Nice to see you, dude. Okay, what does this look like? Do we have planes landing? Oh yeah, it's an A388. Okay. Don't forget, at San Diego, you got the Top Gun update from May 2023, right? You can get 50 free wallers and an achievement if you don't have the achievement already. This secret will give you your plane back faster. That's funny, Kamikaze. I'm not familiar with Jakarta International Airport. But is that in Japan? If it's in Japan, it might be way too close to Nagoya. Oh no, it might be, that's the Philippines, right? Jakarta? That's in the Philippines. That might be actually a good location. Indonesia, oh man. Pat develop a major stuttering problem. I never developed any problem. I've always had a problem. Surprised you just noticed it now. That's why I always like pause to think about what I'm saying, because if I don't, then I end up stuttering instead of going through my thoughts properly. We all know Jakarta's in Greece. Oh my gosh. I don't know anything, man. Alright, is this plane landing or take up? Oh, it's taking off. You want to see the San Diego pass? Yeah, we're here. Let's watch it. Let's look at it. So San Diego, right? Like every single premium pass, it starts you off at level 0 with Wallers on free, and then you get an airplane on the premium pass, and then like it seems like level 1 you always get like Wallers, but it's pretty cool. You get some airplanes. The handling crew. I feel like this is a long time to wait for handling crew at this airport, because like it's very. I mean, you're handling small and medium planes in the beginning at this airport, but you're severely limited by your handling crew. So you really have to buy more stands. And actually, at this airport, there are a few stands that are small only. So those are great stands to unlock because they're only 5,000 Wallers. So great stands to unlock, even if you're not handling a ton of small planes. Those stands that are small only will get you, one more handling crew and one more contract capacity. Is this the first contract capacity we've seen on this pass at level 26? I think so. Oh, no. Okay, level 11. Okay, not too bad then. Back to level 26. You got some airplanes, a lot of airplanes in the premium pass, and you got a few airplanes on for free as well. You do get a free livery here at San Diego. Love to see that. But you do also get some premium and supreme livery on the premium side. You're gonna save a lot of money by getting these the premium pass, because I think like one of these liveries is like eight gold planes, and then this one's probably like 16. I am making that up, but they're usually quite expensive for those liveries. So, and here's another livery, premium 2, that you can get. Premium 1 for the 752F. You get a 744 airplane for San Diego. That's going to be real nice. Here's an A306F that you could use at any airport. If you're like just finishing San Diego and you don't have any of the other airports to unlock, I would probably save this up for Leipzig. That would be a cool airport to use it at. And then you got some levels after you unlock Muscat. Lots of levels after that, which I love to see. I love to see. I think that's why I have a problem with LHR reaching max level, like level 81 at LHR, and then you're maxed out, and then like there's no levels after that. Wish they would add more levels more frequently, or maybe even like some kind of like reset option where like you could like, you know how like Call of Duty has a prestige where essentially you can reset your levels, start again from level 1 and then work your way back up. Something like that I think would be pretty cool. I mean, we would have to talk about balancing it and making sure that things work properly and as expected, but I think something like that would be really cool to have in world airports. Now let's see. All right, it's looking good so far. We have 3 passenger L planes here and 2 passenger or cargo L planes here. L and X, large ones. I am wondering when is my next L or X plane going to land, but hopefully it's after this one departs. So, yep, there it comes. We got to make sure we're clearing out this area, the departure queue, because it's starting to block my cargo area over here. So I got to make sure I keep an eye on this to make sure we keep planes departing. It gets really bad though when you start blocking this entryway over here. When you start blocking this entryway at San Diego, you're blocking the small planes from getting to these stands over here or to the cargo. And then it gets really bad when your backup or your planes waiting to go are going off all the way back here, because then your medium planes are blocked. Any medium plane that's getting parked over here gets blocked, and your small planes are still blocked. So And I've seen a few people with their San Diego backed up all the way over here, and it's like, what are you doing? At that point, just go back to main menu. If you go back to main menu, all the planes that are waiting to depart will be out of your airport, and then but all the planes that need to park will still be waiting for parking. Sorry, all the planes that are taxiing or landing will have to re-land. They'll have to land all over again. So that is something to consider. That's why I like to wait for my larger X planes to get to their gate. I wait for the plane to say it's parked, right? So you'll see right here, once this is right now it's still taxiing. So if I were to go back into the main menu, this plane would have to land all over again. But at a certain part, it's gonna say parked, and at that point you can go back to main menu and that plane will still be at the gate. So here we go, parked, engine shut off. Once it says that, you are cleared to go ahead and exit the game, and that plane will be at the gate. What's the hardest airport? I think I want to say St. Martin. St. Martin, because of the way it's laid out, and also because of the way of the planes that you need to handle. I think St. Martin would probably be better as like a second or third airport that you play in the game, but I'm also kind of glad it's one of the later airports, and it's also available for like pretty cheap. It's like 4 gold planes, so really does open up that later half of the airports, so you can it's still accessible. There's another A380 landing at LHR. I wouldn't say Leipzig is a hard airport. It used to be hard because well, the reason why I say it used to be hard is because cargo stands used to cost more than passenger stands. But now cargo and passenger stands cost the same amount. So there really isn't that level of complexity. I mean, the hard part, I guess, would be if you're going in here and you're going to contracts, right? And you're doing a local contract or a random player arrival, you're probably going to get mostly passenger planes and not cargo planes from that. But I think that might be the hard part about Leipzig. We got 1 minute over there, 6 minutes on that guy. What do we look like over here? We got 13 minutes. Yikes. 6 minutes, 7 minutes, complete. Yeah, like Duck said, Leipzig's not nearly as bad, only tough in the beginning, and I think every airport is tough in the beginning, because you gotta like kind of plan ahead, which is tough to do when you don't know what you're planning for. So Jamie asked, when I get to level 81 at LHR, that's the max level where you reach Sydney. Should I do Sydney or do Nagoya? Why not both? I would go to Sydney though. Start working on unlocking the next airport, right? And when you're at a brand new airport, it's very slow. You're probably can spend about 30 minutes there, and then all the planes are handled. And then you can go to Nagoya, go back to LHR, play a little bit more. But yeah, you run out of planes really quickly at a brand new airport to handle. So it's almost impossible to spend like multiple hours at that airport trying to level it up, because now you gotta wait. You only have like 10 contracts less in the beginning, right? But you only have 10 contracts, and then you have to wait for that plane to get to its destination and then come back. So I would say go to Sydney, level that up. Once you're all the planes are gone, go back to another airport, go to Nagoya, go back to LHR, and and keep playing. Ray said St. Martin's a good gold plane purchase. You can then earn airports from 2 locations. Yeah, that's yeah. Yep, I agree. Because it's only 4 gold planes, but it's also like it comes with a big asterisk, right? That statement where Ray said St. Martin has a good gold plane purchase, as you can then earn new airports from 2 locations. That's tough because you also have to keep in mind that St. Martin is going to be a grind. You know, to reach the level where you can unlock LHR, you're gonna have to play a lot in order to do it. It's completely doable, and that's the cool thing about World of Airports, is that you can unlock every single airport in this game for free. You just got to put in the time for it, and then you can get that airport. But yeah, definitely comes with an asterisk, because it's not going to be quick like Innsbruck was quick. It's going to be a lot longer than Innsbruck. Nurse said only bad part is handling crew issue. Oh, you're talking about Leipzig? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That is a great point at Leipzig. Leipzig, you do run out of handling crew pretty quickly. That, oh, I almost forgot about that. The painstakingly slow backtracking. Is that at St. Martin? Yeah, but St. Martin has very painful backtracking. Not so bad at Leipzig. Leipzig has long taxi times, but that doesn't bother me as much as the backtracking at St. Martin. You can't have another plane landing while a plane is on the runway backtracking, so that kind of messes things up. Whereas a long taxi time, you can still kind of make that work. You know, you can still have more planes landing, so it's fine. Nice, Ray. Ray has 6 to 7 CRJs from a great partner. That's awesome. What chance for me to get noticed? What does that mean? Mertz in Turkey? Oh gosh. But my watch is telling me I need to stand up, man. 8380 at LHR is going around. Uh-oh. So I just noticed I did have an M plane that was ready for landing that was like at 9 out of 10 handlings from Hammy. So I think we can maybe make a level today. We can maybe make a level happen today. Okay, we definitely want to start these X and L planes. Let's see where my stands look. All right, all my stands are full. That needs a minute. That needs less than a minute. 7 minutes. Oh, we have a cargo space open. Okay. I don't think I have any cargo planes landing there. L. So do I make that cargo stand over here? Hold on. 2D view. Oh no, there's a plane assigned to it, looks like. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh, maybe that plane I have assigned to it is not favorited. Let's go to cargo. We have Mert flying to IAD, and all of these are hearted too. Okay, good. We have Hammies, which is at San Diego, so this one should be landing soon then. And then let's go back to let's go to my fleet. Cargo planes, no L, no X cargo, just an AT-75F. Yeah, we're almost out of medium planes to land here. Almost. Yeah, this one's the one that's going to be complete. How many XP did we get from this? 56. So that's going to get me a level. That's pretty nice. I'm going to cancel this contract. I don't know why oh. I think I know why. Let's push that back. Let's see if we have... There it is, the cargo plane. That's what we wanted to land. Alright, good, good, good. Eric asked, Phat, is the C-17 a good plane to buy? I mean, it only costs 17 gold planes, so it's fairly cheap compared to a lot of the other planes, especially with like the new updated pricing. So it's like unfair in a way, because like it's a good plane to unlock for that, like just solely for that reason. Because if once they update it, right, it's gonna double in price or more or less, you know. So just for that reason it's worth it, but it doesn't have a lot of range. It can make a lot of airports though, from its own from different airports. It can make it to a lot of other playable airports. But like the 77 LF is typically in general just a better plane than the C-17 as a cargo plane. Mainly because of the range. The range is what hurts that plane, you know? You're almost asleep from my messages? Thank you. I think that's a good thing, right? You like my voice? I said I think it's a good thing. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. How many A380s are trying to land at LHR right now, or today? Just the 2, or is it more than that? All right, let's check on my... All right, we got that one cargo. So this cargo stands now open. Should I make this a medium cargo? Because it looks like all of my medium cargo stands are occupied. But like, I'm afraid that I'm going to accidentally approve a medium plane to land here when I have X or L planes to land. But then it's like right now I have an open gate. I think I'm just going to leave it empty for now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it empty for now. Oh. More than 2 A380s, wow. Can I play Leipzig? I don't have Leipzig on this account. Plus, we're almost towards the end of the stream here. Wow, lots of planes diverting. That's interesting. And imagine being on an airplane that has to do a go around though too. It's like, what if you had to use the bathroom? They don't let you use the bathroom when you're on the approach, you know? Feel bad for those guys. You too, in a good way. How is Tesla spamming? How do I word this? If you look at his messages, like in our mod view that we have, that shows us every single one of his messages. It's literally the same message like every fifth message or every fourth, like literally the same thing over and over again. It's very repetitive and very annoying, not just to me and mods, but to like you guys, because like I'm even answering, you know, what he's asking, and I'm trying to like let them know, like, okay, you gotta post on Discord, and it's like, oh, I don't have Discord. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna have a solution for you soon, and just not getting through to him. Maybe it's my accent. It's sad it's gotta end soon. Yeah, you know, I try not to make the YouTube streams too long, but today I wanted it to be a YouTube and Twitch stream. Complete failure on that, but next week I have a feeling it should be work a lot better next week. I have a really good strong feeling it's going to work better next week. So I'm hoping that next week my main focus is going to be to have a Twitch stream. So if the Twitch stream is struggling again next week, we're going to cancel the YouTube stream. But what my goal is in the month of December, I want my streams in December to be on both YouTube and Twitch. And maybe hopefully going forward too. But if I can't get it working by the end of December, then I'm not gonna try it again for a long time. So this month I'm gonna try to get multi-stream working, because I know some of you guys are only on YouTube. Some of you guys are on both, and some, I don't think many of you are only on Twitch, but I think there are a few people who are only on Twitch, and I just, you know, why limit or choose? Why do I have to choose what platform you're going to watch me on, when now Twitch and YouTube both allow for me to stream at the same to both platforms at the same time? Now, back when I decided to switch from YouTube to Twitch, that wasn't allowed. Okay, you weren't able as a partner on YouTube or a partner on Twitch. Maybe it's not. I don't think it's called partner. I forget what I'm called on Twitch, but as like one of those people on YouTube and Twitch, you weren't allowed by the terms of service to do the same type of stream on another platform at the same time. So people were doing it, but they were breaking the terms of service, you know. And I try not to break terms of service if I can help it. Christmas calendar for WoA. First day of Christmas, Kuba gave to me. I like that. I'm not that creative though, Jammy Dodger. I wouldn't be able to come up with that, but that would be like a cool little like YouTube rap video. I've seen like other games like Destiny 2 where they come up with like cool little like content or streams for that kind of stuff, like videos, raps, whatever. What's up, Doc XD? You join Alliance, and well, alliances don't exist in world airports right now. So I am going to create my own alliance in World of Airports, but until we know more about how alliances are going to work, I'm not going to create like an unofficial alliance until we know about that. I know there's a lot of like alliances, I kind of say that in quote, alliances in World of Airports right now, but it's like I don't want to accept all these people into my alliance and then we're only limited to 10 people in the alliance because there's 10 airports. So I really want to know how World of Airports is going to do their alliance feature before I start like creating something. And we really haven't heard a lot about the alliance feature other than a quick introduction that it's coming, and that there's going to be like a leaderboard, a message board, and a few other, you know, smaller features. But yeah, until we have more information about the sizing and requirements and things like that, I'm not going to really push my alliance until we have that. He's already your friend, you just don't know it. Yeah, I'm friendly with a lot of people. As far as like Discord friends, probably not. I have like, how many pending requests do I have on Discord? 97 pending friend requests on Discord, man. And I know a lot of these platforms have a maximum. So like, I know, I forget what the maximum is, but a lot of these places have maximums that you can have on your friends list. So I want to reserve that for people I know IRL for most part. But just join the Phat Airlines Discord. I respond to a lot of people there. And you can, let me be careful. I respond to DMs too. I don't respond immediately, so please don't spam me, because that's going to annoy me, and I'll tell you that you're annoying. But I do respond to DMs, direct messages. So if you want to send me a DM, I'll respond. I read it and I respond. Imagine if go around were added to WoA, bro. That would be so miserable. It's like de-icing is already bad. Adding another 2 minutes to each plane's handling. Imagine a go around. Now you gotta wait another 10 minutes for that plane to come back. Imagine plane spotting in LHR in that weather. Yeah, no thanks. Wait, how cold is 7 degrees Celsius though? 7C to F. 44? Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I'm not plane spotting in 44 degrees Fahrenheit. No way, Jose. Someone was live streaming and plane spotting. That's crazy. Jan said, "Hey Phat, can you please accept my airplanes red, orange, and blue?" I'm not gonna accept it, man. This one right here, it looks great, by the way, but I have way too many L planes here at San Diego. Like, look right here. I'm gonna go to my hearted planes, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 18 planes waiting to land, and 17 of them are L planes, L or X planes. And that's out of the hearted ones. I still have 61 planes waiting to land. But I simply don't have, I don't have the time to do all those L planes. And that's the problem with San Diego though, is that there's only 4 passenger stands that can handle L and X planes. And there's only 2 cargo stands that can handle L and X planes. Now, if those were cargo planes that you requested me, I may have considered accepting them, because right now, right, I already handled all the cargo planes, L and X cargo planes. But right now, there's just no way I can accept another L plane, especially since I'm really trying to reach level 54, I think it is. Yeah, 54, so I can unlock Muscat. And the best way to do that at San Diego is to have a good mix of medium and large planes. Large planes, like, you don't want to have too many, because they take 18 minutes to handle each of them, or the X ones take 18 minutes. The smaller L planes can take 8 minutes to handle, but still, you know, we could spend hours here, and at a certain point we'll only be handling large planes, and that's only 4 planes. We're gonna spend 15 minutes watching four large planes to be handled. No thank you. So I appreciate it. If you want, I don't really play San Diego on any of my accounts, but you can always feel free to send me a request, a contract request, to my main account, the Phat Rican, ThePhatRican, and that's my main account. And I mainly play BKK, LHR, and IAD. Those are like my 3 main airports. I also play some Sydney. I play some Nagoya. I play some Muscat. I play some Leipzig as well every once in a while on that account. And then with the other airports, I usually only play when there's like an event going on, or if I'm done with all the other airports and I still want to play some World of Airports. So yeah, sorry man, but that's just what I have to do to kind of keep this account and keep this airport successful. How cold is 7C? Too cold. I literally freeze from 24. Yeah, I need to live where you are. With 24C being freezing for you, let's go. That's my kind of temperatures. I love being in the heat. Oh, speaking of, I need to book my next vacation. -3C. Oh my gosh, no thank you. I think it was like that over here at one point last week too. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time that a contract finishes, after it pushes back, I also heart the plane. If you didn't know, if you heart the plane after it pushes back and the contract is finished, the next time you see that contract coming in, like let's say it's a renewal and it comes back in, it'll automatically have a heart on it. So especially on this account where I make people pay fat coins for a contract, but I don't make them pay fat coins for a contract renewal. This is very useful to make sure that they're able to get their renewal without having to pay for it again. And it's very useful for you just to see who, how many is this a new request and they need to fill out a form or something like that, or is this an existing request and I already know this? What's your opinion on the PC-12? I don't know what that is. If it was 24C, you would be crying in the fridge. So you're made for the cold. 41C daily. That's kind of hot. That's kind of hot. Right? That is pretty warm, actually. Yo, Starlight Enjoyer is level 73, almost 74 at IAD. Nice. What level do you need for the next airport? Is it like level 80? All right, we're gonna land. Let's see, we got 6 minutes, 1 minute. So we're gonna land Flamingo's Concords. Once these planes, I got 2 planes here that are gonna be pushing back. So we're gonna land the 2 Concords, and then I think that is it for the day. We're gonna after stream, I'm gonna be playing on my main account as well as on my my free to play account. Ads. I like this call sign too, especially if we're on Twitch, right? Flamingo. I don't know if Flamingo is still here or not, but yeah, everybody complaining about ads. Do you guys get? I think you guys get ads here on YouTube too, right? I haven't seen too many people complain about it though, so it's good. We're gonna land this Concorde now. We're gonna land the other one as well, which is 2 out of the 4. Because these other planes are going to just take too long to handle. 11 minutes and 5 minutes. Tips on how to level up in BKK. I mean, I think the best way is to have a good mix of small, medium, and then large and X planes. You really, I mean, I guess I'm lucky. Well, no, I'm not lucky. I make videos and I have a whole community, right? But like, I have a lot of active contract partners that are playing Nagoya, and they send me a bunch of small and medium planes, and it's a bunch of different people too. So I'm not like relying on one single person. I have a bunch of different people that are sending me a good amount of small and medium planes. But not only that, I also have a lot of people sending me large and X planes to my BKK. Now in the beginning, I really pushed for a lot of people to send me small planes, small and medium planes, because handling crew is the toughest part, one of the toughest things to overcome in the beginning of an airport. But then once you start leveling up, and if you have the premium pass especially, handling crew becomes less of an issue, because you're starting to handle more planes, you're starting to get more wallers from handling those planes, and you level up and you get wallers and you get handling crew, and then you can use those wallers that you get to you can use those wallers that you get to unlock more stands, which then get you more handling crew, more contract capacity. So at the beginning, you really want to focus on handling a lot of small and mediums if you can. And then, depending upon how much you play, you could really benefit from like redeeming the local contract every hour. I know some people will just hit the generate now button and spend their silver planes. But for me, I simply don't like spending currency on something that I can get for free. So like, I much rather, at least in the local contract especially, I much rather wait 1 hour than to pay 100 silver planes to generate another contract. I know some people were telling me, hey Phat, just do it, but it still just doesn't feel right to me. So I don't do it. I don't do that. Let's get the Concorde landed. VCR, oh my gosh, you guys, I look at my demographics and I'm pretty sure about 75% of you guys don't know what a VCR is, right? How Flamingo always got the best call signs. Yeah, Flamingo, do you sell, like, I'm pretty sure, well, I would think, this is my theory, and I think Flamingo may have said something to me in the chat before about how they do the call signs. But I would think that, like, I think if you buy a plane and then you sell it right away, you don't really lose too many wallers from doing that. You do lose wallers from doing that, so essentially you just gotta buy a plane. If the call sign stinks, you sell it right away and you don't lose too much money. Once you start using the plane, then the plane loses its value and you're not really, then you're spending a lot of wallers. You spend like billions on planes. Oh man, you're talking about spending billions on planes. You should look at a lot of us. I think I spent billions on planes too. G gay. That's funny. That probably gets blocked in a lot of Discord servers, right? You have none at IAD. Yeah, see, I don't re-roll my planes if they don't have a good call sign. I just keep buying more. All right, we got 1 minute on that guy and 6 over here. All right, I think we'll wait 1 more minute for this to finish. And this is 7 minutes. This hasn't started. 6 minutes. That's funny, Duck. I read your message. Mo, give me. There we go. There's the planes waiting to land. That one needs to be hearted. LHR is nearly 1 year old now. Wow. Call sign NSFW. AD going to your sandwich you accepted earlier. Nice. Yeah, that's the one we had before, right? VCR. Yeah, that's good. Yo, Glenn, thank you for being here. You have a great one too, man. All right, well, guys, I appreciate you all being here for real. It's always a lot more fun when you guys join me. You know, it's harder to stream when there's nobody here, but I would probably still do it. But I really enjoy that you guys join me on stream. I also want to thank you guys for sticking through the issues we had in the beginning, like the first hour or so. we were trying to figure out how to do a multi-stream. I'm gonna keep trying throughout the month of December to do multi-streams, because I hear you guys, and I see your comments, I see your messages on Discord, I see everything, I see all of that. Not everything, but I see all of that. And you know, if I can get it working by the end of December, we're gonna keep doing multi-streams on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. Twitch is more engaging, but YouTube you can rewind and rewatch and you know, just enjoy that. So we're gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep trying at it. We'll see if we can get it to actually work properly. But I want to thank you all for being here, for real. You know, we had a few new subscribers today. So like Jerome Yilmaz, thanks for subscribing. Mert, thank you for resubscribing on Twitch. 27 months. Tesla, thank you for subscribing. Cheetah, thank you for subscribing. Rating Nadings, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Flamingo, thank you for becoming a first member. I really appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. Thank you. Noodle, thank you for becoming a member for the second month now at basic level. Really appreciate that. Mix Gaming YT, thank you for subscribing. And for all you who are here, thank you for being here. You know, again, I really appreciate it. I had a good time. I'm going to be playing my main account after the stream now. So if you guys want to send me requests, I think I'm going to go to BKK first. So feel free to send me as many requests as you want. I got lots of contract capacity. I am ready to handle your planes. Make a post on Discord if you are looking to get some planes. I think I'm going to do some plane giveaways soon. I think I'm overdue for a Concorde giveaway, so I'll probably put a Concorde giveaway in there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Saturday on Twitch. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and take care, everybody. All right, everybody, peace, bye.